maybe a little one. And now for the Biffinsbridge Whimsy Forecast. Bot topic, 1 variable 7, mild to severe, hosts depending. Boggity smack boshty kebab, I hardly know her. Number 641, tedious come ticklesome, drunk. Tiki, tiki, tiki tiki. Mobius straits, 8, cuboid with probable cause. Whiskey liver kidney, variable, ischemic with chance of thrombosis, drunk. Apocalypse duck fart 9 halved unicorns, 73 to spork against. Lookmar, no hands. Up, down, left, 3. Diagonals, angry with chance of face melting bassoon solos. And finally, what's that coming over the hill? Answers on a self-addressed envelope. We return you now, live, not live, to the Jockstrap Studios.
Blimey. Greetings and well met and welcome to issue 52, which means 2-year anniversary special of the Pot Topic Podcast. I am your host, Tom. With me, I have other hosts. I have Taz.
Hello!
And we have our man from Istanbul, Jonny.
Hello, hello. For the last time, for fuck's sake.
Exploded a bit.
I wasn't unhappy that it was the last time. I'm moving back to the country in 4 months. This will be my last foreign podcast, as it were.
Lovely.
Let's just
I'm
get in
stuck
there.
with a lot of you.
Let's just get in there quickly and say, eagle-eared listeners may have noticed there's been a slight change.
You'd have to be deaf to not notice
It's a
the
very
difference.
slight change in the podcast. You may have heard it. We got a new theme tune!
Yay!
Woo! It's actually featured on the show before as one of the musical interludes. It's Trippples, that's with 3 Ps, by
Makes sense.
friends of the show, Orangafruüp. They said it was okay for us to use it, so we have gone and bloody well done it.
Does that mean I have to send them a trophy because technically they've won the contest?
I reckon, yeah, we should at least do a little something for them.
I'll go make a trophy for them.
Sweet.
Cool.
And rum.
Cool. I'll buy them a bottle of rum.
Wicked.
Done. Thank you, boys.
Yes, thank you very much. No, it's very good of them. Go check them out at orangafruüp.com. That's Orangafruüp with 2 U's. And also, I think, Tom, we've got details in the show notes.
In the show notes on the website and everything like that. But getting back on track on this podcast, we have 2 pods. We have one from the community and one from the host, full of topics. And then we pull them out at random, talk for about 2 hours whilst drinking whiskey. So, Jonny, what have we got?
Today we have the Cleanliness 14. It was recommended as being nothing else.
The Cleanliness.
Cleanliness manoeuvre. Yes, that one. That's the one.
Oh, I hear Dr. Cleanliness died
Did he
last
really?
year. Yeah, 2016 was a bitch. No, it wasn't. It was just a year. Damn, fell into the trap.
Cool, let's give it a pop then.
Alrighty. Let's see how this one sounds. Oh, that
A
was
solid
very nice.
round of noise. That's pretty good.
It bodes well when you get a pop like
I
that.
like it.
We'll get to
now
drink
stuck
it
his nose
once
in the bowl.
John
Okay.
removes it from his
I'll
nose.
be back with you in about 47 minutes.
Okay, cool. So, while we're pouring out some scotch, what have we done with the week? I went to Scotland.
Yeah, tell us all about it. I haven't really heard anything.
To be honest, we were there for 2 days, so didn't really get up to much. We walked around the city exploring and had a lovely time. Went to the how do you say that word? Anatomy Museum, but anatomical museum. Whatever.
Anatomical.
And that's the one. Thank you very much. God, this is going to be a hard show, isn't it? Where I got to look at loads of dead things in jars, which was awesome. We went to the Frankenstein pub, which is decorated like the evil science lab from Frankenstein.
Ah, cool. Very, very
Did you
nice.
see-
I saw the pictures in there. Yeah.
Did you go to any of the? Did you go to any of the Undertunnel? Did you see any of the ghosties?
Unfortunately,
Were they
we
covered
turned
in
up.
ghosts?
Yeah,
The
you're
undertunnels are cool. They are cool.
Yeah, there's an exhibit kind of thing called the Real Mary King's Close, which was literally right next to where we were staying in this apartment. But unfortunately, when we turned up, they said, sorry, we're all sold out for the day. Turned up the next day, and they'd sold out for the next day as well. So didn't actually get to go in there, but it looked pretty cool. But walked around the city, didn't hear any police sirens. It was absolutely lovely.
Did you do the whiskey tour?
Nope.
You get to sit in a giant barrel. It was great.
Yeah. The best thing about it was we went on last minute to book the room and ended up getting an apartment for £175 a night for the both of us for 2 nights.
Boom.
Reduced from 1,100 quid.
Ooh. What?
Yeah. So we turn up expecting like the fanciest fucking room ever, but small for 2 people. And because we got such a discount, and it's like, no, we turned up and there was room for 6 to sleep. It was fucking awesome. There was 3 TVs in it.
How many nights did you have in that place?
2.
Did you have like wake up and move bed halfway between?
No. See, we had one bed for sleeping in because it was on the side that wasn't next to a bar. And the other bedroom was for
jizz.
Chilling out. For chilling out and filling of holes. No. And then we had the like front room that also had a massive double bed, like sofa bed thing.
Also Netflix and jizz.
Yeah.
Wicked.
Absolutely fantastic. Also, hearing my girlfriend walk around trying to do Scottish accents is hilarious. Lithuanian trying to do a Scottish accent is brilliant.
To be fair, I imagine a Scotsman trying to do a Lithuanian accent would be equally hilarious.
Yeah, probably. Anyone else? What have they done?
I got a job.
Hey!
I don't want to... Fuck. That's like the equivalent of jinxing now. I've said it somewhere before it's really transpired, so I'm going to be woesome or woeful or whatever the word is in 4 months or so. Apart from that, I've just been enjoying London, really. Wandering around, seeing people and... enjoying being back here and seeing all of you lovely people too.
No.
Oh.
Yeah, I've only got to see
you wait till you hear how I described you.
Bloopers.
Well, it can't be any worse than Kel, who once described me as he's just a bunch of hair and words and shit.
Such a good definition of you.
Yep.
Cool.
She makes reductive, acceptable, I think.
Cool. I noticed you had a list there.
I've got so many things. I don't know if I'm going to do them all right now. I do need to talk to you, though, Taryn, because we had a deal.
We had a deal?
We did.
What was the deal?
I have to watch one episode of Black Mirror that you picked.
Oh, San Junipero.
Yeah. So I watched it today.
It's the best one.
And the deal was, if I didn't like it, I don't have to watch another one. I don't need to hear about another fucking episode of Black Mirror, right? It was shit. It was boring as fuck.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
Because it's a transhumanist story that's been done before. Better.
Where? Where's it been done better?
Transmetropolitan.
Don't know what that is.
It's a comic book by Warren Ellis.
It's a graphic novel series.
Okay.
But
it was
nothing.
It was a lovely love story. A lovely love story. Check me out my words and shit.
especially the ending. Well, first of all, I knew it was bad from the very start because the heavy-handed, we need to set a time and place for this. So it's like, all right, no, it's clearly the 80s. Within 30 seconds, 5 seconds of watching it, you can tell it's, and then a car goes past and the DJ announces the year. And it's like, oh, heavy-handed. All right, okay, let's see how this goes. It was just shit all the way through. The ending with one woman dies and
wait, are we doing this?
Goes trans. Yeah, sorry, I'm really angry about this. That I had to watch this shit. I wasted a whole hour of my day.
Oh, fucking hell.
I'm done. I don't need to hear about Black Mirror ever again.
Fair enough.
Is that the only one you've ever watched?
Yes, I can't be fucked with it.
What?
Because I can't understand why anyone enjoys the show at all. I just don't get it.
People are different.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, yeah.
And you're wrong.
To be fair,
people are different, and I don't want to be that person, but stop telling me to watch Black Mirror, everyone. I don't want to watch it.
I mean, you really should.
Fair enough.
I gave it a go.
Fair enough. Some people are just asked about face, Johnny. They don't get the nuance of things like Black Mirror, and yet adore the shit out of digital hardcore. It's just the way of the world. It's what makes everything wonderful.
I don't do
tasty.
While describing that
digital hardcore. It's got to be blatant in your face. Oh, but I did watch Taboo, which was fucking good.
That's great. That's also
fantastic.
great.
Yes. I saw the first episodes, and I think Heather wants to watch it, so that's something I'm sure we'll end up watching over the course of the next year and a half or 2 years or something. I don't know. We don't get a lot of time to watch it together anymore.
Although every time I see Scroobius Pip on the screen killing someone, I do have to go.
Is he what? He's the what?
He's in it. He plays a character called French Bill. And every time I see him, I have to do my name is French Bill and I kill people, because it's a line from one of his tracks. I'm Johnny Depp and I kill people.
Oh, okay, fair enough. Cool. Was that it? Is that what you got for us?
No, I got a retro pie. So I now
Oh,
have
you did.
every console game ever on a box that can fit in your pocket.
All legally, he owns.
I own
all,
every video game from every region ever, so I'm allowed to hack
This is
it.
a portable thing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
well, no,
yeah.
it's like a plug-in HDMI to your
But still,
TV. Yeah,
okay.
it's not that big.
Have you heard about the Raspberry Pi?
No.
It's a computer that's about the size. I mean, it's obviously a bit thicker, but it's the size of a credit card. And it's, I don't know, runs about what 1.4 gigahertz.
Yeah, it depends on the model, but yeah.
And yeah, the whole idea behind it was the dude wanted to create cheap computers so that you could just get into school and get kids learning coding.
Yeah.
And it's fucking brilliant for that.
Then it's just a little Linux box, basically.
But also,
it's fucking fantastic.
if you happen to own every video game ever, ever published, you can legally own the ROMs for every video game ever published and store them all on this one device, and then have the what's the name? The emulators to play it.
Yeah, exactly. Although I haven't had much time to play with it because Rickard, that's kind of big, sent me Stardew Valley over Steam for absolutely no reason. So thank you, dude. And I hope you're enjoying Psychonauts because I sent your code back.
Yeah, I still need to play, well, everything. Never mind. I should probably just give up on the fact that I'm ever going to play all games ever again. So,
What have you done?
my past 2 weeks, I went to see Disturbed live. Well, I mean, actually, the headliners were Avenged Sevenfold, and they were supported by Disturbed and In Flames.
Yay!
You know,
Flames.
In Flames were terrible.
Yeah.
Were they
I'm
on
surprised.
first?
They were on first.
My lord, they've been going the longest.
Yeah, they were playing their kind of new.
Their new stuff's not great.
Apart from their older stuff, where you could noticeably hear the difference. Like, oh yeah, no, this is pretty good melodic metal. I can get behind this. The new stuff kind of sounds like it should just be that teen core in the back of a Burnout game.
Yeah.
Those are some harsh words.
Yeah, no, so that kind of puts them alongside fucking Billy Talent and whatnot.
Shut up.
And then Disturbed. Actually, I mean, considering I don't really like him that much, I don't have any feelings for him one way or the other. They were pretty good live.
Fair enough.
Yeah, no, enjoyable. One annoying point is that when it came to playing the big one at the moment, Sound of Silence, of course everyone was going to get out the lighters and wave them around. Of course they were.
Yeah,
You know, while we're doing this, it was nice to look down and see they brought out some timpanis. It was nice to see some timpanis appear at a metal concert.
Absolutely.
I liked that. And then everyone, you know, should go in for the nice atmosphere with the lighters or maybe phones if they don't have the lighters. Only it's fucked. Because the lighting designer obviously went, well, if everyone else is going to be making light, well, I'm going to make light too. And just banged the house lights up to 50%. Just robbing it of any atmosphere.
It's the sound of well-lit silence.
Yeah, so, I mean, it kind of, it comes down to, like, hello, Eventide, my old friend. Yeah, but I mean, yeah, they were cool. And then Avenged Sevenfold aren't really worth talking about.
I've been saying it for decades, mate.
I mean, I've never given them any time. Anytime I tried to listen to them, I've ended up not listening to them. They've just kind of faded into the background, and it's like, okay, fine, whatever. People like this, and I don't understand why that filled out a stadium. So Heather and I.
But San Junipero, yeah, that's really good.
Yeah, Heather and I decided to entertain ourselves in a fashion that perhaps we shouldn't have done while we were sitting next to other people in the stalls. I got halfway through the set and went, fuck it, let's just get a taxi home before there's a rush. And then we came back here, found people, and got messy until morning. Yeah, that was lovely. Other than that, there's been more X-Wing.
We have played some board games.
I had a week holiday and off work, and that was, well, sleeping mostly.
Yeah.
Which feels like a wasted opportunity. I could have achieved a lot more had I just had my O's open. Mm-hmm. There were some games. There was some stuff. Johnny came over. We spent the weekend together in a
mess.
Yeah, in a mess for sure. And it was pretty good all round.
You spent your time doing what you wanted to do at that precise moment. That sounds like a proper holiday to me.
Yes, no, true. Absolutely.
No, that's good. Right. Well.
Hang on a second.
What have we forgotten?
I think since last time Johnny been on, there's been quite an important life event.
What, in my life?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you mean that conjoining thing?
That conjoining thing.
Oh, no, we were talking about, like, last time you came over when you said you loved me.
Ah, right, yeah. That wasn't true.
Oh, I love this whiskey, though. Fuck, dude.
Good.
Nice choice.
Very, very
actually,
happy.
didn't pay
By the way,
any
yeah, I got married. That's what he was.
Yeah, that was it.
But whiskey, on the other hand, fucking yeah. Kleinish 14, motherfuckers. Yes, I got married and it was lovely, and we spent a lot of money, but got lots of gold, and that was nice. And soon she'll be my wife in this country, and that makes me happy.
Yeah.
Yay! Yeah, no, the Kleinish is very good.
Can I
Back to the whiskey.
Can I give a hello and a shout out to Özge, because she actually expressed an interest in listening to one of these, because she was like,
should
"Oh yeah,
start
you
with this
do
one."
you do that podcast with your wonderful friends, don't you?"
Oh, wonderful. We're wonderful friends. Oh, I love this girl.
Ozge's phenomenal.
Yeah, she's a lovely girl.
So yes, hello my love, and see you soon.
Hello, his love. See
Even though you're going to listen to this after I'm back, so that doesn't make any sense. But anyway,
you need to sneak up behind her as she's listening to it. And obviously she's going to be wrapped, absolutely wrapped, like nothing else in the world's going to matter.
I thought you meant like
and then you just appear
card.
slowly, like a fucking xenomorph, just slowly appear side on to her face, and then just, hello, my love, hello.
Which
I'll try and sync it up so it's like.
Yeah.
I well forgot to say this recording is published on the 5th of February and recorded on the 2nd. Done.
Sweet. Should we go on to some topics?
Yeah, fuck it.
Johnny, do you want to grab something from Le Hot Pot?
Can do.
Please.
Is this all going to be from me again, or have you put some in?
I've put some in.
Thank God.
3. Oh, that might be one of them. No, it's not.
Simply 3 words. Your dark thoughts.
My dark thoughts.
This could go interesting places.
Who's that one from, did it say?
Hang on, let's have a look. That.
Your dark
Oh, hang on, that is like
That's
my
your
handwriting.
writing, yeah.
That's
okay.
that
That's
is
a Taz. That's a Tazza.
most def my handwriting.
Okay. Are we?
I thought you were saying most def was your your dark thoughts.
Most def is
All
my
the
spirit
time. He's an
animal.
amazing rapper.
Careful which words you stress in that sentence. When we could breach things. Are there any? Are we bottomless, limitless on how we answer this question?
Yeah, fucking go.
Yeah,
go
we
whatever.
are. Okay. Good.
I think I should spend more time committing my more tumultuous processes onto paper in story fashion, and I really don't. I need to get back into that habit. In fact, there's been one. It's a story that's appeared recently. And I think it's just basically over kind of an actual quite visceral stress at times when I think too hard about the state of the world. I've never really had it kind of crash down on me in such a way. And then I'll be kind of locked in my own head, and then I'll see hundreds of homeless people on the walk to the train station. Like, wow, I'm actually almost in tears. That's weird. Where did I get this amount of empathy? That's fucked up.
You got too much empathy. You need to dial it back a bit. But that's not that dark.
Well, no.
Or maybe it's despairing. I don't know. But
despair is quite dark, Johnny.
But doesn't it? Don't you immediately think like, okay, but I'm sure everybody, every period in time has felt that doomsday was coming. It's very rare that anybody has lived an entire life of just prosperity.
Oh, I don't think far enough ahead into doomsday.
Dude, is bawling.
I don't think in doomsday terms. It's more kind of a, this is all going quite wrong, and I feel utterly hopeless and helpless to do anything about it.
The human condition.
Yes, absolutely. But your dark thoughts, I'm trying to...
I think the main dark one I always have is, if I was to kill myself right now, what would be the outcome? Which is weird and very selfish.
Don't you immediately go to how much would I be missed, or
not so much? It's like, right, who's cleaning it up? Is the first thought.
Oh, so very physical, corporeal,
physical and
like...
logical about it.
What would be the blast radius?
So if I died now, like a week's time would probably be a Friday, so that would be like a good weekend period drinking session. Like, I'm doing logistics in my head for how my death would go down.
Oh, okay. That thought often comes to me when I need a pick me up, Because I'm kind of like, if I don't, I think quite a lot of people would miss me. Like, I don't choose to think about it.
Oh, delusion.
As most thoughts. Oh, mate. I wish I could somehow kill you and prove you wrong at the same time.
Okay, let me get the plan worked out first.
Okay.
Yeah, that's mine.
Mine is not very funny at all.
No,
it doesn't need to be.
That doesn't need to be funny. It's not like we can go for the empathy thing. Maybe try and reach someone.
It's the last taboo. It's not really ever for myself, I don't think, but like the idea of paedophilia being a sexuality rather than an illness.
Wow.
I've read a couple of things that.
And then how the hell do you deal with that societally?
I'm not saying you're wrong or anything like that.
No, absolutely.
What I'm saying is morality is a point there.
I mean,
a rather large one. Like my penis when I look at kiddies.
The fact of the matter. I mean, Cracks have done a good couple of articles on sort of the plight of non-offending paedophiles, people who know that. Oh shit! Like I've got this real thing for children, but I don't want to harm children. I don't want to be on the wrong side of the law.
There are actually places where a few, I think, in America at least, where you can go and say.
Not so much in America, in Germany.
Oh really?
Yeah, they're making steps towards it,
and they won't report them or anything.
But in this country, in America, if you go to a therapist and just say, "Look, I'm having these thoughts about children," that's it. Ooga, and
they'll report you.
Yeah, absolutely. Rather than try and offer help, but. Similarly, I can understand that there are parallels between what's the word I'm looking for? Between like this and a sexuality. For instance, back in like the deep darks of the last century, in trying to kind of get people out of these their sexuality. I believe they did it with both homosexuals and paedophiles. Right. And the idea was to provide negative stimulus every time they became aroused over like the primary stimulus.
You mean anti-Pavlov?
Yeah, absolutely. So like with paedophiles and with gay men, they'd sort of find things to arouse them and then try and just I believe they electrocuted them. Okay. And they found that this wouldn't abate it at all.
Right.
So there is that parallel, but that's because
just go for the opposite. Positive reinforcement. Every time you don't fuck a kid, have a Skittle. Done.
I mean, also that would make identification a lot easier, wouldn't it?
Just everyone walking around with a pack of Werther's Originals. Oh, definitely a pedo. Actually, no, that matches up.
No, it does for sure. Jolly Ranchers would be an edge case for sure. No, but it's an interesting one because there are people who who see it as the affliction, and like the difficulty with calling it a sexuality is for it to be a sexuality,
it's almost legitimizing it.
It has to be about sex, about pure sex, and in order to be pure sex, there needs to be consent and understanding, informed consent on both parties. With children, you don't have that.
That's another,
and then
that's another
based on that.
About consent, sorry,
based on that logic, you could say that rape is a sexuality.
No, it's not.
No, it's not.
No, it's not. Calling
rape.
I mean, calling rape sex is like attacking someone with a spade and calling it gardening.
But like, if they were dressed like a tree,
fuck you.
There was a story in the paper today about a boy who was sexually abused, and the people who did it were convicted, but he didn't get any compensation because it was deemed that he consented.
Fucking
he was 14,
hell.
But it was deemed that he contacted them, or he met them on the internet, he agreed to meet them, and then went there, therefore he consented,
well,
therefore...
He's still a minor.
No, I know.
Well, okay.
But then, I mean, that's another issue.
Yeah, there's also where some of the muddiness comes in is we've got the social construct of age of consent. In other countries, is it Spain or is it one of the South American countries? The age of consent is 12, but nobody that age has sex.
Japan is quite low as well, isn't it?
There are a couple that are like really fucking low, but because when you kind of lower it like that, it kind of takes some of the taboo, or a lot of the taboo out of it. I think,
and that's what you're saying the appeal is.
I think
No, that's your sexuality coming into it, mate.
yeah. Fortunately, I'm reasonably happy that I'm never going to go. So I shouldn't fuck this child. Let's.
Wow, this took a really
Your
dark, morbid
thoughts.
turn.
No, but
Right,
like, I don't think it's dark. I think it's actually very sensible to think about these things because there needs to be some sort of approach to it because there are people suffering because they've got this, this quirk in their
Kind of like a compulsion that they can't really fight.
and they've not acted on it, and they need help. Yeah,
Yeah, absolutely. And the more you drive it underground, like the more likely you're going to drive them to offending and then
Stop it.
No, sorry, I just remembered the Louis C.K. thing about paedophiles, which is like the risk reward factor there. It must be fucking amazing to have sex with a child. Like it's got to be the same way he makes an analogue of him eating a Mars bar. It's like, it's so good. It's so good. It's like, that's what paedophiles must have.
Is he saying kids are like Mars bars?
Pretty much. The SNL, look it up, YouTube. Louis C.K.
the
on
SNL
SNL.
one,
He
okay.
opens SNL with that, and it's dark as fuck. Because there's also a bit about terrorism in there, which is awful as well. Yeah, it's worth a look. Yeah.
We'll put that one in the paedophile and move on then, right?
Paedophile it away for later.
File it away. Ring binder, am I right?
Ring binder, I hardly know her.
Hey!
Cool, right, let's go on with the next one. Shall I go for the next one?
yeah, go for it. I can't really think of any. I mean, because like
more dark. We can keep going.
Yeah, I mean, other dark thoughts. They're all going to be like the fucking usual ones, like I have thoughts of self-annihilation. But yeah, fucking
the normal ones.
well done. Everyone does.
Yeah,
In
exactly.
fact, if you don't, I might suggest you're probably stupid.
Quick, everybody, have a self-annihilation thought now. You'll be deemed stupid by this man. That will not bode well, I promise you.
And you can take that to the bank, you muffin factories.
Right, so this one is from Community Chest, from Dave Vincent, not from Morbid Angel fame. What is the world coming to? Wow, this is timely.
My face.
Children,
Quite an old topic
apparently.
as well. The Mars bars. I don't know. Wow, because this is quite an old topic because it's handwritten. I printed all mine for about 4 months.
Yeah.
So
This
it's
is the
very
kind of,
time it's
this
come
is
out
the kind
now.
of general statement that is often used in a specific context. I wonder if he was responding to something very important at the time that he wrote it.
Or just kind of throwing out something general. Because the thing is, like, the phrase, what is the world coming to? I tend to find it is something, like, of an older generation.
And also,
Exactly. What I was thinking was the follow-up sentence to that was, moving into the neighbourhood, black as the ace of spades they were.
Oh,
Like, that's the exact thing that comes into my
Kids
head.
these days.
so exactly, it's largely kind of prejudiced and actually kind of insignificant stuff that people kind of moan about.
Yeah. Absolutely.
And that's what we do best because we're English. So let's do this.
Well, I mean, you can't not talk about it, I guess. It's fucking insane what's been happening in America in the last couple of weeks. It's insane.
What
it's
is it,
amazing to watch.
11 days in power, and he's done 20 orders.
Executive orders.
Orders.
And his approval rating plummeted faster than anyone else who's taken the office for the past.
According to
2
those
decades
trustworthy
or
memes.
I got told by a girl at work.
Hey, don't diss the dankness. The dankness is correct.
Mate, Occupy Democrats all the way.
I got told by a girl at work the other day, and it was completely well-intentioned and everything. It was like, I mentioned I needed to order something on Amazon, and she went, no, you need to boycott that. Trump gets money from it. I went, out of everything in my life, that is the least significant thing ever to do.
Trump gets money from Amazon.
Apparently he's got shares in it or something. I don't know.
Oh, well.
Everyone does.
Yeah, absolutely. That's just, I don't know, not a stupid business decision, which is strange for him.
How about America deals with their fucking problems and we'll moan about it?
No, because that's not how it works. Like, if you look at the past century, America has their problems and everyone else deals with it. Or rather suffers them.
Well, I'm hoping that won't continue.
It's like being in a home with a fucking teenager.
Well, they are a young nation.
Like, historically, speaking to friends who know a lot more about history than I do, it's easy for us, being relatively short-sighted, to get really worried when things like this happen and kind of get very dramatic and defeatist, I guess you could say. But like, I have a friend who's well versed. He's written a book. Took him 10 years on why civilizations rise and fall, and it's sort of, you know, a 4,000 word opus kind of thing. Sorry, 4,000 page opus.
Was this the? Sorry, I think I saw or followed a link and then shared a link that you posted up on Facebook about a story and saying, yeah, no, humans have this self-destructive cycle. It may be have been connected to him.
Okay, yes. Although I think he's a little bit more optimistic. It's more just, if you look at history, the history of us broadly, we do peak and we trough. And it's really hard to say, well, this is the worst or this is the end. Like, we feel like that. That's our natural compulsion in the moment as, you know, temporal beings. But actually, there will be another prosperous moment and we'll feel optimistic and then we'll fuck things up again, getting too devil may care, and then I mean, you know, it rises and falls.
Why? And it's all from our viewpoint that we're seeing as risings and falls anyway, so...
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, the really interesting thing is going to be watching, like, this is, like, the ultimate test of the America experiments.
Yes.
You know, after France, they were the first people to go...
At what point can we vote them out?
You know that
it's a reality TV show
thing, that fake letter from the Queen that's like, "Dear America, we've decided after a couple of 100 years, we've seen what you've been doing, we're going to take
we're going to take it back."
Yes. You haven't done a very good job.
Year 288 in the Big Brother planet.
The Queen just writes, "It takes one to know one." The royal one.
Oh, God. I mean, actually, I think the idea of America being a teenager is not... And I say this to my American friends, and I try my best not to make it sound condescending, but, you know, what can I do? But comparatively, they are kind of. I mean, it's not very long that they've been around. 250 years, is that correct?
Yeah, something along those lines.
I got to work in a building older than that fucking nation.
Right, there we are. And it also baffles me, and this is kind of a tangent, but our entire country is smaller than one of their states.
Yeah.
Just think about... my brain cannot understand that. And they're all fucking square.
You know the story about
goddamn surveyors. They ruined maps.
You do know the curves
have you got
around every country.
Johnny, you do know the story of why the states are shaped like they are.
Do enlighten me.
Well, I can't remember the name of the chap, but they gave...
I'll pretend I need enlightening.
They gave one dude the opportunity to okay, look, we need to know the state lines, because if this federation is going to work, we need to know exactly where the state lines are. So the dude spent years meticulously jotting down, talking to the people locally and figuring out, okay, so here's this borderline, here's this borderline. And so this is why you get the wiggly bits and the bits that look like they've been hand-drawn.
Fine.
He died, and the military just went... Oh, line, done.
I love the kind of banal idiosyncrasies of true history of what actually went down. It's fantastic.
Yeah, I mean, what is the world coming to? It's doing the same thing it's always done. It's advancing in spits and spats. 2 leaps forward, one step back.
Yeah.
I mean, advancing, and you could argue regressing at the same time. I often imagine it like 2 lungs breathing in and out at the same time.
Aborigine style. Didgeridoo. That's not circular breathing, is it? I've misunderstood that.
Oh, no, but that's another... I like that as a metaphor, too. Whatever celestial sentient being is that created us and is controlling this, obviously, is playing a giant didgeridoo, and we are it.
The dream time.
Yeah.
All right, come on then. Let's do another one.
Just quickly, what's the world coming to? I've seen a couple of I've read a couple of things where people have supposed that maybe what we're looking at here is kind of the death throes of the old guard. You're getting the people who think about nationalism. It's all about us versus them. It's all about power.
Death throes.
Yeah.
Oh, as in they're holding on tight because they realise their time is nigh.
Absolutely.
Okay,
they're making one last push for it, and then we live in an information.
So basically, a viewpoint that is on its way out, that is in danger, that is needed to fight even harder. Okay, so I can kind of see the fascism argument here.
Oh no! Yes. Yeah.
If they're going to get scared, they're going to push it harder.
Double
and it's gonna
down.
Get more extreme.
And interesting, particularly where it comes to America, is going to be to see how far they push it before, because their whole system is supposed to have safeguards against exactly this type of bullshit. But it's the first time it's ever really been pushed this hard. So it's going to take some time before it kind of reacts. The system as a whole can react against this kind of incursion.
You've heard a lot of people say things like, well, this is what you get if you have a real democracy and you actually give people a choice. They might choose the wrong thing.
No. The popular vote was for Hillary Clinton.
Yes, overwhelmingly.
So it's not democracy.
I understand that.
No, it is that firmly constitutional electoral colleges thing that's existed ever since the Declaration of Independence. That's always been, and it's definitely in the Constitution. Please don't look at that.
Queenie, can you write a letter for us, darling?
I understand the electoral college was set up to make things more fair, as in a state with many more representatives and one with comparatively few, it would balance it out. Yeah, there is a logic behind it.
Yeah, and that was the idea with...
and it's been abused.
That's the idea with first past the post.
Like in this country as well, but then that's been... you get gerrymandering and it's been fucked to shit.
Yeah. No, of course.
Yeah.
Just it's not without at least intentional merit.
Yes, yeah, true. And
intentional merit can go fuck itself, really, can't it?
And
that was supposed to be good. Yeah.
I mean, it's the same with any security system. It only lasts for so long before people realise, okay, I think I've finally realised how we can rag the shit out of this, and now it's time for a security upgrade.
But then this is where I what's the world coming to? Well, that's too much of a Klein. I think humans. This is my cynical argument. Humans have always been prone to self-destruction. And they will always be greedy, and they will always grab as much as they can.
I'm having more whiskey.
Fucking do it. There you are. God. If you are so inclined, Lish.
Sorry.
Oh, it's from the fucking...
Sorry, I interrupted your point, beg your pardon.
That's all right. Whimsy can overtake sincerity.
Holy
this
shit.
One's for you, Dr. Maneuver.
I'm sorry, that should be our subtitle.
What's that?
Whimsy can overtake.
I mean, that was really my point, that humans have a natural predilection, is that word? To greed and to... It's kind of an extension of self-preservation, but more than that, it's lusting after things. You get X, and then X is no longer what you want. You need Y, and then so it goes on. But Z is obviously not the end. I should have started at A, really, shouldn't I? That ended quickly. Oh, I've got Z. I'm done then.
Z's dead, baby. Z's dead.
No, at that point you move into AA.
Oh, of course.
BB,
fucking hell. Greed should be binary. That'd be a lot easier.
Did anyone else see the video of the mayor of New York standing up? I think it was the mayor of New York, standing up and saying state law will overrun federal law. So,
yes.
We will not be registering Muslims. We will not be doing anything.
I mean, he was at the head of the whole suing them.
He's taking legal action. Yeah. I'll be really interested to see where that goes, because that's the shining light in all of this, is that people are good, basically. So
I mean, this is a dark thought, and it connects to this perhaps. I live in Istanbul, and
well, no,
it's not actually it's connected to what's happening in America and the people that I work with and spend time with. A lot of them are American, and obviously what I do, being an English foreign language teacher, it does attract a lot of liberal left-wingers.
Of course, yeah.
I guess the travelling thing, maybe.
Yeah. Open minds.
And so...
wanting to spend time with foreigner people.
Perhaps. That's true. Walking towards and not away from them.
Yeah, that's it.
Getting on a fucking plane to do so.
Not registering and banning them from your country.
But a couple of my more outspoken and actually, wonderfully eloquent colleagues and friends from America you know, like, right, we've got to rally, you know, this is it. You know, we've really got to fight. We've got to work together. Like, you know, we can, you know, I've got friends who are in America who used to live in Turkey, who are just like, call your representative, you know, badger them, let them know your voice. And, you know, this is what we all think. You have to represent us. And it's wonderful to see. And then I think we need this, don't we? We need the fight. The fight makes us feel a lot more alive than when we're actually content. Now things have gone a bit shit. We're like, yes, kick it into gear, give it something to do.
It's nice being the underdog, isn't it?
Yes,
it's
exactly.
Always nice being the underdog.
And I'm not
it's
sure if
never
I'm,
nice
I'm
being
projecting
in
here because I like being
No,
the
I
underdog,
completely agree.
And that is, you're right. That is quite a dark thought because that means that we can never come to a rest. We can never reach.
It's the fucking entropy engine, is what that is.
Yeah.
No. Sorry, that's Taz's definition of what life is.
Well, yes.
I don't know if we recorded that. It might be in the bloopers. Don't know.
Who knows?
Fuck off.
Send in your thoughts. What is the entropy engine and what does it do?
Cool.
You do realise just all of those emails will just trail off.
Oh, the paper trail, mate. Fucking hell.
Well, I think essentially when you come right down to it, the entropy engine is when you take the process of entropy, which is a thing that is stuff that happens and then it goes away. I don't know.
There are some cogs and shit. Quite a lot of cogs. Spanners. I will add one more thing.
Yep.
What's the world coming to? Well, what's the world coming from? How can we answer one without the other?
The world is coming.
I would say. Oh, au contraire.
Well, was it? Well,
Really? No fucking answer? All
No,
right, then.
it's coming. It's coming from bullshit. It's a current type of bullshit, and then it's progressing forward to a new type of bullshit. So I think essentially, Dave, bullshit.
Dave?
He asked the topic.
He asked the question.
Back to that.
Do pay attention, dear boy.
I was, but then we did other things.
Oh, we're pros. We're on our second year, baby. So he's not been here for
Yeah,
every
I've got
show
like
like
5.
us.
I can't remember names.
All right. Well, I mean, this is printed out and is obviously sent into the podcast suggested topic. However, it is from you, Tom.
Okay, shit.
So.
Okay, so this is one from the host.
Yes, this is one from the host.
It should have been from the host pot anyway, so that's fine.
Oh no!
You took it from the host pot, you dick.
I did.
Yeah, so it is from me.
But it was just that it doesn't matter. We covered this last week.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Was it last week or was it the week before? In fact, I've already mentioned the name in the intro, if you noticed. New names for the shed. I'm thinking the Pot Topic Pavilion or Chalet de Comedy.
Right, no, we've already done this topic.
We landed on the Jockstrap Studios.
Yeah, Jockstrap Studios, because it's
full
of...
It's full of bollocks.
There we go.
Or no, it smells bad and it's full of bollocks. Cool.
Maybe we should change our intro. Maybe we should put that in there. Like, coming live from... Not live. Coming on demand from the Jockstrap Studios. This is the Pot Topic Podcast. I'm your host, Dom. With me, I have other hosts.
If someone is like half asleep or a bit drunk, they're going to think it's just started.
Let's go back to the old thinking.
Let's give the whole hog. It's like, and now from producers, biffinsbridge.net, live, not live, on demand, from the Jockstrap Studios.
Fuck off. If we have a second podcast in one of our group of friends, we are starting the fucking biffinsbridge.net.
Oh, absolutely. As the conglomerate.
I pay far too much for that fucking domain name every year.
Do you still update it and stuff?
No, the website's gone. I just paid for the domain.
Oh, okay.
But my email address is still headgrebo@biffinsbridge.net.
There we are. Even for professional things.
No.
When you listen back to the intro to this very show, you'll realise I took note of all of that.
Basically, what you did for the intro of this show was do what I do in the meta tags for every episode of this thing.
Cool. I don't know. Should we have another one from the hot pot? Nah, fuck it. Go on, Tom.
No. Come on.
no.
We've already done this.
Yeah, go on. You take one from the hot pot, John.
Yeah, there you go.
Away you go. Celebrate That's
right, ladies and gentlemen, 2 years of dead air.
Celebrate good times, come on.
Monk.
This is from a Tom.
No sex.
Tom :
Tom, right, shit.
If, I guess that's an and, not a fish, not a Christian fish. If and when you have a kid, what will you endeavour to make its first word? I like the use of the word endeavour.
Do you know where this comes from? It's because my very good primary school and secondary school friend, Chris Head, doubt you're fucking listening, dude.
I am sorry.
It'd been worse if his name was Richard. His first words were bird shit.
Fuck off.
They really were.
Oh, really?
So,
That's 2 words, technically.
yeah, technically. All right, bird.
Shit.
Well
Bird
done,
shit.
him.
Bad shit.
And it came from the fact that their parents never used to wash their car, and there was always on the windscreen a bit of bird shit, and his older brother would point at it and go, "Come on, what's that? It's bird shit. What's that?" And eventually he did clock on and say it.
Wow.
I mean, recycling is really important for learning, yeah. So
And
that
out of
makes
interest, what were your first words? Do you know?
No,
I don't know. Probably mum or dad. I
think
have
mine
no
was-
idea.
mine was dad.
I think mine was dad too.
Yeah.
But
Got
if-
no idea.
Not that my mum would ever listen to this, but if it wasn't, I'm sorry. I don't know what I would endeavour to make their first word be.
Oh no!
to be
Actually,
honest.
I remember. I remember what my first words were. My parents told me the story. They were there, sort of holding me, cradling me in their arms, leading around, and I was, I had this syntactic babble going on, and then mum just goes to dad. It's like, "Oh, quick baby, it's going to be his first words. It's his first words." It's like, "What is it, baby?" And I just stare up at my parents and say, "The existence is cold. Put me back in the void. I am not welcome here."
That would be an ecumenical matter. Thank you, Father Ted.
You're a meme thief.
Yes, I totally stole that from Nihilist Memes. Not an original thought in my skull.
That's not true.
I've been on the internet too many years.
There's a couple. I've been in there.
No, you're right. My first words were, "I long to be forgotten."
Your pussy tasted great from the inside, Mark. I don't know where that came from. Deep,
Implying
dark
it
thoughts.
doesn't taste good from the outside.
Exactly.
I went back while you were sleeping.
It's just
not
my-
up to par.
Janice, my homeopathic midwife, pulled me, cut the cord, put me on my mum's chest, and I looked up at my mother, wiped my lips, and said, "Definitely straight." Lies.
Put you
First words was a lie. I'm bisexual.
Put you straight on her chest and went, "No, I'm an arse man. Arse man. Put me down." I'm an arse man.
I'm an arse
man.
I'm an arse man.
That was nice.
Scat, 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 scat. Anyway, Johnny, you were going to say something.
Your kid's first word. Come on.
My kid's first word, I don't know what I want it to be. I don't really care, to be honest, as long as they speak. As long as they say something, as long as they're not a mute or a fucking idiot. I don't really care, to be honest.
I hope my kid says their first word is "your," so that I can go, "Nah, your."
Whatever my kids...
You're going to verbally correct the grammar?
Yeah.
As long as it ends in I don't care. So I can actually just go, "I hardly know her," straight back at him. Or her.
Oh, I hope that's still going when you have a kid. I hope
Oh,
that's-
it will go on forever. It's like the game I just lost. Thank you, listeners.
It's fine. No, I was. This question made me think of something that's slightly tangential, which is I really want to name my first child. Hopefully, it will be a girl.
Optimus Prime.
Else, no, Elsia. But I named my fucking cat Elsia, and I can't have a cat and a daughter with the same fucking name. So I shot myself in the fucking feline foot.
I did the same thing.
No, that's fine. That's fine.
Well, you wanted to name your daughter or spider?
No, I wanted.
Guinness.
Oh,
What?
sorry, Guinness.
No,
Sorry, apologies.
okay, kind of this first. Well, they're both my creation. I was just like, it was the name I was going to say for my firstborn child, or my first son rather. But I wanted to call my son Kellen. But then that's
I thought you were going to say Fritzl.
it's character from
Yes.
the Gods Watch Over.
Yeah.
It's like, well, can't do that now. That would be weird.
That's more okay.
I thought you were going to say Fritzl, as in your hedgehog.
I wanted to name my kid Fritzl.
I do.
First child's going to be called Podge. Thank you.
I have a cousin who's called Hannah, who we always joke the fact that she was named after my dog because I had a dog called Hannah, and I'm not entirely sure it's a joke. So there we go. Her mother has a thing for dogs and used to love Hannah.
The
And then
Paedophilia,
she
it
made
must
one.
be good. No.
other last taboo.
Dick.
I have never met you. I am sorry. I will go into the bad corner now.
Hannah, you're beautiful.
Have
That's
a
coming from your
massive
cousin.
wank. Are we?
Kids' first word.
We are, in fact,
Are we? Are we?
Fuck it, whatever.
If I can get my kid to say umami as their first word.
Oh, do you know what? Fuck it would be amazing.
Yeah.
Or fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. If my kid's first words are, fuck yeah. It's like, you're going to be alright, kid.
Bodacious. There we go.
How
That's
much
what
control over enunciation and intonation do you think kids have to go, fuck yeah? And be like, fuck yeah.
Don't know about your kids. Mine are going to be fluent up the womb.
Yeah. I like that as a phrase.
Fluent at the womb.
I like syntactic babble and I like fluent at the womb. It kind of sounds like fruit of the loom, but it's much better. We should make t-shirts.
Yeah, I don't know. Okay, how about this? This might be a bit of a push, but I think with enough practice...
Hey!
I think with enough practice, I could probably train my child to have their first words to be Finglui Magranov Cthulhu
really?
Knuckle for Darkham.
Because that's mostly what they say anyway.
Yeah, absolutely. It's
just about ordering it.
It's going for infinite monkeys with typewriters kind of logic.
it's just nudging certain syllables into place and making sure they get the apostrophe in the right places. Easy.
The all-important
Doable.
incorrectly used apostrophe that's so important in that.
If my kid's first word is an incorrect use of it, I'm going to punch that cunt.
Oh, dear. What, the cunt it came from? Or the actual kid?
The one it came from.
Both.
Bit of both. Yeah, double fist.
As in, yeah, I'd be punching myself. You have failed as a father.
Oh, God, this
Wasn't
issue's
that grab the
really
baby
fucking
and-
dark for our second anniversary.
Isn't that kind of fitting in keeping?
Yeah, absolutely fucking is.
Yeah.
We should just live stream this shit. I just thought that.
You're right. It is gone quite dark.
You're capable of doing that.
No.
So
not yet,
before my child has their first words, I will
That sounds like you bequeath the words.
has
in a
their
chest.
first.
There you are.
I will put some spikes upwards on their body, laying on the ground, so there's the spikes upwards, and then I'll go at them with a shotgun hammer, which is like a hammer that's got some shotgun shells attached to it. If they get it wrong, wait, no, they'll just blow the hammer out of my hand.
I'm waiting for the prestige of this magic trick. And the kid's skull go through the spike.
Hammer go bye-bye. Hammer go bye-bye, window smash, woman scream, take a bow. The aristocrats.
Okay. So, we've just had Captain Sickbeard join us.
Hey, hello.
How's it
Do you want to do what you've done for since you've last been on, which was like Christmas sometime?
Yeah.
What have you done since Christmas?
What have you done since Quickly.
Very quickly. More panto. So that finished on the 21st. And I found out yesterday I got a ticket.
A ticket?
A parking ticket for being parked outside the theatre where I work.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
So, yeah, myself and my boss have both appealed it, going like, no, I was working in the building at the time. I didn't have a pass because they don't have any more. So I'm not paying you £60. And it's one of those company ones, so it's not actually a council.
Oh,
So
right, okay.
like,
I was going to say that would be a pretty invalid argument to the council.
Yeah.
They just want money.
yeah, then I've been working this week and last week I've been working at Set Blue Scenery. I've been building a show for St James's Theatre and yeah, that goes in on Monday. So it's madness of finishing that. I've spent all day making handrails, so just add a router.
What do you do exactly?
I'm a set builder.
Oh,
so carpenter,
fantastic.
welder,
All
fiberglass.
the things I'm
You wanna know
fascinated
what
by
he-
it and
do you know-
terrible at.
Do you know what, Johnny? If you want to know what he does, go look at Sneak Dante on Instagram.
Yep. Which
What out on Instagram? Say it slower.
Sneak Dante.
Aha, perfect. Okay, good.
Hey,
capital S, capital D.
there we go.
Actually, last Monday after Panto, I had a holiday. I went to Holland for 3 days.
Oh,
Very
you did, didn't
nice.
you?
Which
Yes.
part of Holland did you go to?
I
The
went
good part or the rest of it?
the rest of it.
Okay.
The rest of it's pretty good.
Actually, no, the rest of it.
They
is
got
cool.
houses next to like rivers and stuff.
Yeah.
Fancy
I hear they have flowers.
No, not in January. It's just
true.
fields.
Those words needed your face. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I went to Delft and went to the Theo Jansen exhibit about Strandbest, which are these massive PVC creatures that walk along the beaches.
Oh, yeah,
yes,
the
yes.
sand crawlers. Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
They're incredibly cool.
Yes, I decided that because it wasn't going to come to England for a while, I just went, well, fuck it. That's the closest point it's going to be to me.
Yeah.
Is that kind of the
Yeah,
reason you
that's
went?
cool.
Yeah, that's
That's awesome.
So yeah, I went to the exhibit
You
in
should have commandeered one and ridden it back.
What's it called?
Strandbest.
Okay, cool. When I read that
Does that mean
Facebook,
sand beast?
Yes.
Yeah, there we go.
Well done.
when I saw that pop up on Facebook, I assumed that was a band of some description. It's like, I'm gonna go see. I need to go see this really obscure metal band that's only playing in Holland. Away I go!
Yeah. What was
That's
I gonna
very
say?
cool.
And yeah, it's very weird because he's sort of anthropomized them. Which basically he's the way he's doing iterations. He's doing it more like evolution. So I bought his book, and it's got like the wind powered age, and then the pneumatic age, and then the self-destructive age where he tried to build something, and they all ended up like falling apart. And he was just like, well, this all failed, but okay.
How long until you make one?
I've made one.
Well, never mind.
I got a kit years ago and made a small one, which sits on my shelf of things. And yeah,
Cool. Shall we on with the show?
Yeah, sure. So it's one from Community Chess. one
And
from
Tom,
St. George.
it's you drawing, I believe.
Is it really? Okay, cool. Let's go with that
It's
one.
my dad, and I'll, if I want to.
So this one's from.
I don't want to. Stop it.
So this one's from Andy K. Thank you very much. This one says, "Would you rather go a week without your phone or a week without showering?"
Showering.
Showering.
My phone.
What is wrong with you?
I could go a week without my phone because I've got a computer,
Good
which
point.
is also connected. It just means I'm less mobile. I can do everything on my phone that I can do on a laptop or a computer. So
I'm going to point out I could easily go a week without both. So fuck this topic. No.
Next topic.
All of these hypothetical questions, like, could you stay in this wood cabin without internet for 3 months? Well, yeah, I could. Don't really want to, but yeah, I could do that. I mean, it's not life or death. It's not excruciating pain.
I don't know. I think there's a really critical thing in this.
Would I have to live my normal life? Because then it would definitely, would I have to go to work and stuff and be because then it would be
I
the
mean,
fun.
either way.
You can't go to work and not shower for a week. That wouldn't work.
No, I mean, I think either way it works the same. Personally, I definitely get always without phone. Last year I think 2 separate months, I went without my phone for reasons of breakages, and didn't care. It was good not to have it. And the critical difference is, like, if you don't have your phone, then it's a really easy way to avoid people if you can't be asked with people. If you're not having a shower, you kind of have to avoid people because you are suddenly radioactive. Like, everything you are is filth and is not fit to be around people.
Yeah.
I think even without 4 days without any sort of washing, you walk into a restaurant, that restaurant's closed, guys. You've now just shut down a business. You've ruined somebody's life. Multiple people's lives.
But if you walk in without a phone, it's not that bad.
No, you just have nothing
Actually,
to
it's
do.
better because you're not taking shitty photos of your food and putting it on Instagram.
Oh, I hate those people.
Yes, absolutely.
I don't understand why you take photos of food. He's like, this.
I understand the impulse. Like, food is important. It's an amazing part of our lives. We get to experience a good meal
And it
every now and again.
It can be beautiful.
And-
It
but
really,
it doesn't
really
matter
can.
to anyone else.
Yeah.
Well, then
But I
don't share it.
understand, I understand the impulse. I don't know.
What's the point of a photo if no
I
one
think the
sees
impulse
it?
is dumb.
What's the point of a podcast if no one listens? Ba, 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 ba.
Okay, I believe then that's
Self-annihilation,
yeah, no.
that's ample. Dom, if you care to give us one from Le Hotte de la
Thank you,
Hotte.
Andy, for that one.
Let's go with this one.
Did you just stare at that?
He did.
Nice.
Yes. Who's that person?
Chris Takis.
Chris Takis asks, what's your favourite thing in your scrapbook?
My complete absence of a scrapbook.
Yeah,
that is by far
gonna go
away
with that.
my favourite thing about it.
I'm going to say that the notepad that I'm currently writing in is probably my scrapbook, because
Yeah.
it has a year's worth or 2 years worth of notes of what our bullshit is. I can look back at this thing and just look at like meta tags that I've put on this. Okay, so let's have a look. Castle mutilation cartoons, Fat Freddy's cat, Paw Bears, YouTube Sharky and George, The Dreamstone,
Sharky
Married
and George.
with Children, Round the Twist,
Ooh.
Bill Bry. I love reading back some of these meta tags to myself because it's so fucking random. Oh,
So
it's
all of a
boobs.
sudden, that sounds like an episode I
What's
need
it?
to see again.
Yeah, have you ever gone through, looked at the meta tags, and then gone, what the? And then gone back and then listened to the episode?
It's one of my favourite things to do is just go on poptopicpodcast.com. You should all go there. And just searching a random word in the search bar and see what episodes come up.
Also, don't forget to send in your submissions for this year's Best of the Year
It'll be too
compilation.
late at that point, man. It'll be too late at that point. I do need to do a Best of the Year compilation thing, seeing as I did it last year.
Just get
But
around to it when we can.
basically, it'll be your cum story. And that'll basically be it for an hour.
What episode was that? Can you remember?
No.
Oh, that was a
3
however.
episodes ago.
I can search cum on podcast.com and find out.
It's going to be a lot of results on that, though.
Yeah, to be fair.
Yeah.
It's every episode.
There's a lot of cum on that website. Okay.
We have brought up 52 episodes.
You can't search banana juice or tiki because it's every single episode.
I guess if notebooks are included in this, it's something a little bit sweet, really. I used to keep a regular notebook of like writings and poetry ideas or quotes that I found that I liked and things like that. And when I first met my wife, Özge, she wrote something in it in Turkish, and she was like, eventually, one day you'll understand this. And it was something to me. Still don't fucking understand it. It's been 6 years.
I was about to say so sweet, and no.
But it's still like, "Ugh," and I can't ask her because that defeats the whole purpose. At some point, I'm going to have to sit down and translate the fuck, and that still kind of kills it. But,
Oh, can you please put it through Google Translate first?
oh yes,
Wait. But right, without reading it, so you put it in Google Translate, translate it into Chinese, translate it into Russian, translate it into Bast.
and then back to English.
Yes. Well, no, don't put it into English at all first.
Okay.
yeah.
Oh, sorry, and eventually into English. Yes.
Yeah,
yes.
absolutely. And then see what you end up with.
Actually, that reminds me of my favourite experiment. That
It'd be amazing if it just came up with "I'm leaving you."
Fuck off.
Holy shit, I would have to give her the biggest props. The biggest props. Like, you finally translated, you're leaving me? It's like, oh,
Finally.
God.
Thank fuck for
we
that.
got married and everything. Do you know, this has been torture, Johnny. Torture. I thought, like, a year in the country, you'd learn the language somewhat, be able to, like, decipher this, but no,
then go
Mr.
home.
Dickhead in the clouds.
Well, very personal.
That would be a fantastic story.
Very personal to myself. A equally dumb translation thing that happened in my life. Beth wrote a very, very heartfelt love song, basically about being jilted by an ex and all that kind of stuff. And it was like how broken promises and all this kind of stuff. I Google translated it into German, then back to English, and recorded her singing it. It's phenomenal, but unfortunately it loses something in the loses something in the translation, because I'm the only person who knows that original song, because it's one of the songs she wrote when she was like 17 or something.
Oh, okay.
So it's not worth listening to
But
for
you can
anyone
put
else.
the original lyrics up with the translated ones while she's singing it, so you can get
I
that.
did. It was on biffinsbridge.net.
Do you have that?
My
anywhere?
original
That sounds
website.
Really lovely.
I do have the...
Almost certainly have it somewhere. Tom.
Was that the song
Actually-
called Burned?
Yes, it was.
Yeah, I still
It
have that
was.
on my iTunes.
So do I.
if it-
And I have the alternative lyrics.
Oh, send it me.
I wonder if that would be on thearchive.org, which is the...
Yeah, I have done it, the Wayback Machine.
Yes.
Wayback When Machine.
Does it?
You can still get on some of those Biffinsbridge old pages. and
Not
stuff.
all of them. A lot of the
A
threads.
lot of it was broken.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
I think... Well, I don't really have a scrap. I've got a box of things. And one of the
You have a
things...
shelf of things and a box of things.
have a
I see
shelf
a
of-
theme emerging.
just of things, like shelf of
Dom's
things.
got things.
Yeah. Shelf of things is just odd thing, like I've got an original Game Boy, and then a few 3D printed things. Like I've got
And then he's got his original Game Boy that he made sentient and had to put in an iron box. Lead, sorry.
well, that's in bits at the moment. That's a project I'm working on.
Aren't we all?
When you make intelligence, you must destroy it.
Yep.
Parenthood.
First words.
In the box.
Destroy me, Daddy.
Sorry, don't finish your story.
I've got a champagne cork that when I was studying in America, I got to open with a sword.
Oh, sick.
So yeah, it's just this champagne cork with the glass ring still around it. And it's just like my friend's dad was just like, have you ever opened a champagne on like Easter Sunday? Like, have you ever opened one with a sword? And it's like, no. Like, would you like to? It's like, yes. So he goes into the house and comes out with this like Civil War saber that belonged to like his family, you know? And we're just like, here's the sword, this is how you do it, off you go.
Wicked.
So yeah, that's
Do you know what I've still got on my shelf of crap? A champagne cork from when we first opened our first bottle when we were trying to make the website drinkingchampagneinappropriately.com.
I remember that website. That was lovely.
Which is a website of basically me and Andy drinking champagne in inappropriate places like graveyards, urinals.
This came up. Oh, there's a picture.
You should have done it at a Westboro Baptist picket.
No, you know where we wanted to do it was go to Anne Frank's house.
well, at the door.
An abortion clinic.
Also, there's the picture of me drinking it upside down from a tree.
Yeah, there is.
Yeah.
I think the best one we had was us drinking in a library, being told to get out, and this
came up just yesterday,
and also urinals in Bromley.
So this came up yesterday because that the Facebook page has still got more likes than the podcast page.
Every week I get a like saying someone's liked your drinking champagne. It's not been updated for about 5 fucking years.
Was there a whole, like, did you go with a full bottle of champagne? It was sort of like, you go there, pop the cork
Yep.
as dramatically as possible. So in a library, it's sort of like, quietest moment.
There's a fantastic photo of me and Andy cheersing whilst pissing, which is fantastic. Favourite thing in your scrapbook? I suppose that is kind of related.
It's Facebook.
Internet.
Just because you brought it up, only came up. Do you think we'll ever get to a point in society where we're okay with people celebrating abortions? Like, because people are celebrating divorces now. It was actually on the news a couple of days ago, and they had a psychologist on going, "Do you think this is okay?" And they're like, "Well, it suggests there might be some problems." Like they're trying to express, "Fuck off." All right, it sounds all right, to be honest.
No, it's fine. You freedom.
It's that Louis C.K. thing, like marriage is great and all. Divorce. Fucking A. Like, get divorced, trust me.
Well, maybe not, because I think the thing with divorces is, like, the unhappiness has time to really grow. But pregnancies, they happen, well, I mean, abortions have to happen
within, they have 9 months.
6 months? No, it's got to happen within, is it 4 months? It's 28 weeks, isn't it?
It's less than that.
No, it's 28
Is it first trimester in this country? I don't know.
It's 28 weeks in this country. That one might be 24, actually. I don't know. But
I thought it was the first trimester abortions were legal in this country.
No, goes beyond.
Okay, I don't know.
Definitely
Never had to get an abortion. Not a woman.
So the thing with scrapbooking is I quite simply don't have that sentimentality impulse. You guys have both told stories about champagne corks that you've kept. I think was it for my 17th birthday? I think I've when I moved out my mum's house, at the bottom of a chest or something, I found this cork that was from my 17th birthday that had a 50p piece pushed into it, because apparently there's a thing about pushing silver into a champagne cork. I found that, I went, well, that's just taking up space, into the fucking bin with that.
Yeah.
And that's what I do with all my scents, because it just doesn't really mean anything to me.
Speaking as the person who gave to your love the oldest thing you owned.
But you can also appreciate other people's appreciation of.
Yeah, no, that's different. That's not my sentimentality.
That's him.
That's
not
preying
being
on someone else's sentimentality.
It's not preying. We were doing
cheaping out of a present is what that is.
Well, hang on. I cleared this ahead of time. We had agreed that we were going to have a no money spent Christmas, because fuck me, I didn't have any fucking money.
That ain't gonna hold up in court.
You spent whatever, like £100 on X-wing planes.
Oh, no, that
let's
wasn't
keep
this
digging.
Christmas.
Let's keep digging.
This wasn't this Christmas. This was previous Christmas. Well, I actually didn't have any fucking money.
We're being
because
dicks.
people complain about 2016 being a bad year, but for me, 2015 was piece of shit.
Yeah.
I quite like 2016. I really quite enjoyed it.
Yeah, no.
I
As
thought it
far
was great,
as I
actually.
could tell, everything went well for a lot of people.
And
Other
everyone,
than-
yeah.
in the micro sense, people seem to get on with 2016. In a macro fashion, 2016 was basically the embodiment of do a flip.
No, it was the worst year ever. I lost my SNES.
What happened to your SNES?
Yeah.
I had to give it back to the owner.
So, not your SNES.
To be fair, I borrowed it when I was 18. I don't know, 16. And I had to give it back because he was like, text me out the blue and was just like, do you still have that? Yeah. All right, I'll bring it over.
Oh.
Anyway.
Cool.
What?
Fuck scrapbooks. Give me that choice. Give me that.
Thank you,
choice.
Takis, for that one.
Thank you.
And we have a winner. Tom, if you wouldn't mind. Thank you
Is
very
that
much.
the tombola now?
Oh god, I'm snared. I'm snared.
Oh.
Okay. And coming up this time around is it's a lot of words. This comes from Captain Sickbeard.
You alright, Dom?
Hello. Well, am I alright? It's an existential question.
This is in fact massively existential.
I ask myself that every time you ask me on the podcast.
Is this massively existential?
No, this is. I mean, we're talking deep philosophy here. Given that a vape is effectively a tiny smoke machine, and that you can now buy the vape liquid, thick vape liquid, could you have enough liquid to fill a conventional smoke machine and hotbox an entire theatre house?
Wait a minute, we've got a smoke machine.
Yep.
Where is it?
No, we don't have the smoke machine. That's Andy's.
That's my bubble machine, sorry.
Yeah, no,
I
the
thought it
smoke
was a
machine was Andy's.
behind you.
I mean, it sounds like the answer is yes. Is it the same technology? Turning liquid into
No, it's a
vapor?
vaporizer.
Do you even vape, bro?
No, mine broke. Time to upgrade.
Do you even RDA, bro?
That's what Hitler called his crippled.
you can totally hotbox. You can definitely hotbox a room.
I was
There's
thinking
no-
this with you can now get on certain websites the THC liquid, vape liquid, and especially in Holland and stuff. So could you buy enough and then fill a conventional smoke machine?
You can't.
Okay, for our second anniversary special, we are going to do this.
So far, I've encountered weed fluids before, but they've not been THC based. They've been CBD,
Okay.
which is the non
The actual shit you want.
Yeah, the non trippy, actually kind of miracle molecule, make shit go away, feel better, be steady.
But doesn't make you feel high.
Does not make you feel too high. But I'm
It's
assured
the
that
antipsychotic to the psychotic of
yeah,
THC.
absolutely. Well,
I know way too much of this for not smoking weed ever.
Never ever.
What are you talking?
I have never touched one drugs. Even one drugs is
Never
bad.
inject one marijuanas.
I've
why
never
is there not-
snorted marijuana.
The marijuanas. Why is there not a parody song by a band called THC called Buds? Why does that not exist?
I don't want no buds.
Yeah.
No,
It would be fantastic.
So what? THC, a complete rip-off of the band TLC,
Yeah,
where
absolutely.
every single one of their songs is just about weed.
don't go Jason Waterfalls, you're my dealer. I don't know.
I mean, is chasing waterfalls about drowning?
No,
Wait, is Chasing Waterfalls?
Is
Wait.
chasing pavements
I thought it was
about...
about a dude called Jason Waterfalls.
Fuck off.
No.
I'm still Jason Waterfalls.
I'm the host.
I just like the idea of a guy sitting in a room singing a song going, I'm still Jason Waterfalls. That's me. And it's a massive hit.
do you know what? I've heard a couple of stories. There have been vapes of a degree that actually produce a huge amount of smoke. Host Hal told a story about a dude who basically retrofitted a smoke machine, walks into a bar in America, and just basically full on pricked it. Just turn this on. Kadoosh! And he was very impressed about that when he told the story. But he also told another story about a dude who kind of hacked one of these 3 battery vapes that I've got to run at 250 watts, and it thirsty tank. I walked into the shop, filled it full of smoke, and Hal was just like, "Okay, are you proud now? Like what? what's going on?" I mean, it's possible. I think probably easier without nicotine, because after a while you will get that sick nicotine buzz, that sicky nicotine buzz.
Do you know what? I don't have that. As an ex-smoker, like the first cigarette of the day used to make you feel a little bit queasy. Mm-hmm. If you're not that hard a smoker. Whereas the first vape of the day didn't do that to me.
I've got... So when you eventually get one of these, Tom...
I know, I'm going to order one this week.
Yeah.
Like, I need one of those, because I only vape when I drink now, which is a lovely place to be.
Yeah, no, that works nicely.
I don't need it every day. I'm obviously not addicted to nicotine anymore, which is the first time since I was 11.
Woo!
So,
Well done. 11?
I was about to say that. 11?
Camp Down 96, motherfucker. Ooh. Scouts are there for a reason. It's smoking weed and doing drugs. No,
Brup, Bong Lord 42, 69, 420.
That's the one.
Lord Mandem Powell.
The boss man with a vape. However, one of those vapes will properly set me up for life when I'm drunk, because I need that plume.
Oh, it's all about that plume. About that plume. No chest it. It's all about that plume.
Dribble
that
from a leaky
no
tank.
Chest it. My mum...
There's clinics for that.
Damn, I know, I laugh too much. Sweet, should we have another topic?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Thank you
Johnny,
very much,
one
Dom,
from
for
the
that
hot
one.
pot. Yes, thank you, Tom.
That's all right.
I haven't put my hand in Sophie's chest yet.
Oh, you should. It's lovely. It's got nipples and shit.
I was thinking, like, if there was somehow a book about boobs, or about removing boobs, you could call it a mastectome.
You could.
Fucking yeah!
All right, go on.
Tom, does he avocado?
Does he avocado? Does he avocado?
Can I tell you, I fucking hate the people that get this wrong.
Why?
Where they put, but does he avocado? You can't have but and low in a sentence, you moron.
No.
That's all.
Grammar police.
Well, hang on. Unless you go, yeah, comma, but, comma, does he avocado?
That's fine. I'll accept that.
Yeah.
Anyway, back to the question.
Avocado.
Does he avocado?
Versatile. Are they fruit? I guess. No. Are they fruit? I don't know what they are. What's an avocado?
I believe an avocado is a fruit.
Avocado pear. I don't know if that means anything.
Oh no, they've got a seed, isn't it? Things with seeds are fruits.
I think they're fruit.
Does that make us fruit?
Internal seeds, yes.
Yeah, so like tomatoes are
but it's a
technically a
stone. But then so peaches. Oh, I don't know. We need to bring in our resident biologist.
Oh, here I am.
Shit.
Sorry, I'm your resident biologist,
Sorry.
Dr. Stonelow.
Dr. Stonelow, is the avocado a fruit?
But the more important question, does he avocado?
This is, in fact, a more important question. And I can only ask, though, does he have avocado?
Does he avocado?
Yeah, but does he avocado?
Does he avocado?
Yeah, but...
Like,
in jokes, 730.
Does he have avocado?
We've reached the 700s, ladies and gentlemen. There we go.
Oh, it's our first 700.
It's our first 700, because I always say
Lovely.
600. Right. Does he avocado?
Oh, so we hit this interesting point.
I put in
where
a horrible topic, haven't I?
you did.
Shit.
Yes, it is an absolutely horrible topic. However, interesting story about it, and it's one of those things that was kind of like a little. Okay, I understand you getting in on the joke a little bit, but there's the fact that you're not actually understanding what's going on. You're clearly missing the point of the joke, which is when this first started going around our group, and it was late one sesh, and the joke came up, and it was fucking hilarious, and it went on, and then other people who weren't involved in that sesh kind of tagged on, sort of heard it, and reduced it to avocado, And it's like, okay, we're going to laugh out politeness.
Can you explain the original for the listeners?
Well, the original is quite simply that it was very funny to say, yeah, but does he avocado? There's nothing funny.
Did somebody hear it from
It's not the fruit as we've classified it. It's
No,
literally, but does he have a car though?
That's my friend's got a bike. Yeah, but does he have a car?
No, he's a very nice gentleman, but does he have a car though?
Yeah.
That is literally
Absolutely.
it. And it's not a joke, and it's not funny. However, that happens to be really funny to our group, the fact that it's not a joke. Does he have a car though? I hardly know her. It's exactly that thing. It's not a joke, it's funny.
He's pierced his Frenham, I hardly know him.
It's not a joke, it's funny, that's whimsy. It's not a joke.
It's not whimsy. It's
but that sounds like a definition
irony.
We did hit this interesting point where
maybe irony was named for its bitterness.
Fuck.
Yeah, mate.
That's what I meant, you son of a bitch.
Anyway.
It makes more sense contextually. Anyway.
Well.
Wow, you need to sober up.
We did hit an interesting point where the in-joke, the fact that it wasn't a joke and that was well funny, but also it's a stupid pun, was misinterpreted by somebody, and then they just kept saying avocado. And that was,
it's even more funny than the original joke, which is why it stuck around, I think.
No, well, I did it. I don't know. I mean, you can only stick around to take the piss out of the person, which is mean, and we don't. Should we move on?
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Does he have avocado?
Who's next?
You, and it's
Tom.
Sophie's choice.
Here's Sophie's choice.
One from. No.
Tom.
Me? No,
Yeah.
it's me. Okay.
You are Tom.
Here we go.
I'm not. Don't
And
label
now it
me.
all starts falling to pieces.
I just did that last one.
Yes.
So this one's from Captain Sickbeard. You're right, Dom.
All right.
Change places. Right, everyone count.
Oh, that's an old one.
You absolute fuck.
Hang on, I'm taking Tom's.
No, I'm taking
No.
Tom's.
Oh, I'll just
thought it was just
take one to the
rotation,
left.
rather
Or
than-
just take one to the left. All right, come
One
on.
to the left.
Doing all our fucking stuff.
And Tom, you.
So many cables in the way.
I need to make. Damn, Dom. Okay, I need to put headphones on because Dom is now where I'm sitting. Is sitting in front of the monitor.
I don't have
So I need to
earphones.
make
Oh, there.
sure that I don't peek. But Tom, it is pronounced change places.
Very nice.
I am now Tom.
I don't like being here. I'm not by my desk.
Oh, there's a mouse. What does this do?
Don't
hell.
fucking no, take that away.
All things buttons.
Now, hang on. If I'm not mistaken, Dom, is that not a callback? I believe that's a topic I put in once to the host part.
Possibly.
Oh, come on. This is interesting. All right, wicked. Cool. So, coming up next,
Ah, you found the cakes.
from the
Did
hot
you
pot.
bring these?
I brought the cakes.
Well fucking done. Wait, are we sharing one?
Yes, we are
Right.
sharing a microphone.
All right, mate.
So, you need to sort of budge up. And
Beardy to beardy.
yeah, absolutely.
Chaos.
And then
Absolute chaos.
point your face at the big, gaping black hole.
I understand. Entropy, mate.
I hardly know her. Wait,
This one is from Beth.
Hello, Beth.
Hello.
fuck off.
Siblings.
It's my sister, I don't care.
Mentors can be anything from teachers to friends, family or bosses. Who was yours and why and how?
Oh, this is a lovely question.
Mentors.
Lovely question. Not dementors or minotaurs, but mentors.
Go on, stretch it further. How far can you
I
stretch
should
it?
kind of find a 3, shouldn't I? Menthol cigarettes.
Done. Stop. Over.
Next topic.
We're done with.
I'm your host, Tom.
Okay, do you know what? I suppose mentor would be, for me, Gary Pell. It was my first... Yeah, he's my first stage manager in the theatre. He took me on. I knew fucking nothing. Like, to demonstrate how much I knew nothing, the first time I tried to screw something, like a very small something, to the floor, I grabbed a drill and like a 3-inch screw, and then proceeded to stab myself in the hand. until somebody came along and said, no. But like, he kind of held faith in me. He's like, yeah, okay, lift. And his instruction wasn't formal. It was just kind of just say, look, here's what you do. And then like, show me how to do. Well, I'd be there to watch him do it and say, you can do this. Away you go, do it. And off that basis, I've had a career spanning a decade, I guess, so far. And yeah, I suppose that was one of my mentors.
I've got I don't know, mentor / inspiration. I've got two, I guess. I mean, there are loads, but two stories that come to mind. One was a substitute English teacher who made me finally understand poetry for the first time when I was about 16, I think. We were studying Auden's Funeral Blues, you know, the one in Four Weddings and a Funeral, Stop All the Clocks, etc. And he was just enlivening and passionate, and allowed us to analyse it and talk about it properly. And he was an actor too, and he's just a passionate man. And you know, being in the presence of somebody who's truly passionate, it's infectious. And so that was lovely. The second one was my guitar teacher, I guess, my classical guitar teacher. It was A-levels results time, and I also was due to get results for my grade 8 guitar exam. And I got very good A-level results, but I failed my grade 8 exam by 2 marks. And he called me and he was like, I'm sorry, I have to tell you this. And I was like, oh, it's fine. Like, I kind of thought that might happen. He was like, but don't worry, you're still a guitarist. And that line was like, you're a guitarist. And I just, you know, that was enough. I didn't care. And that sustains me still. So,
do you know what I could probably do with a mentor in order to understand poetry? Because I mean, I try.
What was that T.S. Eliot one that you do like?
Hollow Men.
Okay, right. But aside from that,
yeah, I mean, there's one or two, but for the most part, it's all indecipherable nonsense. And that's how to make Jonny flinch.
It's not like you're the only person that says it to me.
I think for myself, like, I've had many good teachers in my history. Mrs. Hayes, Mrs. Conway, who gave me a love of music, and I have to say my parents probably more than anything.
Oh, mate, now I have to look. Oh.
My dad's given me a vision of life, which is basically everyone's different, everyone's weird.
That's lovely.
His viewpoint on life is that nothing actually exists. It's all in his imagination, and he's been put on this fake earth to make everyone happy, which is really weird. It's almost narcissistic in a way, but
it's solipsistic.
Yeah, it is.
But there's a sort of outward altruism.
Altruism,
but there's
is
a
the exact
also
point.
I've never imagined altruism going hand in hand with solipsism. That's really odd. That's kind of lovely.
And that's my dad's. He's really odd.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the thing is, when you study that altruism, there's a note of selfish that runs through it, because like if you make everyone else around you happy, that makes your environment happy. And that makes you happy.
And that's exactly him.
But then that's the whole argument of his altruism.
And that's exactly him. He's got a weird standpoint on life, and that's my father. And I'm so happy
I've never talked to him at length, and I really think I should.
Hal had a conversation with him rather drunkenly, being my brother-in-law.
And his son-in-law.
Yeah, exactly. And it just basically became this point where it was like Hal went, I'm a lesser being than you, was what he came out with out of that, but never mind. And my mother has taught me that you should accept everyone and everything is valid. So
those are important.
Well,
things.
I mean, yeah, the insular narcissist is always going to feel that about the altruistic narcissist.
I don't understand how my mother puts up with him.
No,
based on that alone, I just don't get it.
But no, do you know what? Based on that one party where your mum got smashed and your dad had to wait out in the car for hours and hours, I can understand there's give and take.
Brilliant story, by the way, ladies and gentlemen. We'll do that another time.
Dom, mentors.
My mentor. I've been thinking about it, and it's like I think my piano teacher, because she just taught me that I can, I can basically, if I put my mind to anything, I can achieve it. So that's what I've sort of tried to live my life as. So like
Music teachers always do that.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is about music teachers.
Also,
Well, they really want you to fucking learn, dude.
No,
That's kind of like...
music teachers have a passion beyond teaching, which is just like they want to give you a life skill. Like they understand the importance of it.
Yeah, but also because it tends to be on a one-on-one basis, they can fucking communicate that properly rather than getting frustrated with the classroom for the 30 dickheads.
but like when I went to school, my classes were no more than maybe 12, 15.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, yeah,
That's
you were
quite-
down in Portsmouth,
Yeah.
I assume. Yeah.
Well, Isle of Wight. But
Oh, really?
yeah, I went to school on the Isle of Wight.
Yeah, there's only 12 people on the Isle of Wight.
There were only 12 kids my age and they all smelled of garlic.
And they all live in a town called Cows. Sorry. beg your pardon.
Freudian.
Yeah. Also, a headmaster called Mr. Coakley, who basically. No, none. Yeah, he basically just instead when I was younger, I was just a bit weird, and he just sort of sat me down and was just
When
like,
you were younger. Sorry.
Well,
Carry
yeah.
on with stories, beg your pardon.
It's all right. Tom's being a massive hypocrite. Don't worry about it.
yeah,
Absolutely.
yeah. He just sort of sat me down and was just like, yeah, you can be weird, but there's time and a place, and just like, no,
What, knuckle down when you need to knuckle down
Yeah.
and then be weird the rest of the time?
yeah, like,
Yeah. No,
That's also
okay,
great.
that's,
Yeah.
that's reasonable teaching.
yeah.
More than reasonable teaching. Yeah, I mean, I think that's basically all. I mean, other than essentially, to be fair, when it comes to my family, a lot of their teaching has been
Where to get a cheap eighth. Like, if you need a Henry in a pinch, you can call this guy.
so yeah. It's
Don't forget to ask, are you a cop? Otherwise, they have to tell you the truth if they are.
teaching by anti-example, I suppose, from my family. And then I've received a lot of tutelage.
That's a backhanded compliment, isn't it?
Yeah, massively.
Very good lessons in it, in that way. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I think that's proven, isn't it, that humans react better to responding.
Sorry, we're just trying to manoeuvre Johnny in front of a mic.
I was better when I had my own.
It is a lot easier. It takes practice. Don't worry.
It's okay.
It's all right. You'll be back soon.
Sixth time
You'll get
lucky.
all the practice you need.
Thank you, Dom, for that one.
What was I even fucking talking about?
I remember.
Tutors.
Next topic. Mentors.
Mentors. Whatever. Tutors. Mentors. Okay. Hang on. Wait. No.
No, you're right. One from Community Chest.
Yeah. Sweet.
God, this is a clusterfuck of an issue.
Oh,
Second year anniversary, motherfuckers.
And here's the thing. I'm like,
I don't think this is
like we're not even Super Smash this time. We're just confused.
I'm wankered already, by the way.
I have to drive, so I can't.
Oh, sorry.
Designated driver.
Oh fuck! We got another one of those. Aussie Dan.
All right.
Hello.
Aussie Dan asks, "Lick the person on your left."
This is a callback. Oh,
He ran away.
I want your knee.
Okay. Do you want a raw knee? Oh, that was good. The other one, please.
that's my.
There you go.
Needs must.
Go on then, Dom. Let me present.
There we go.
Oh my god, that was some proper fucking Gomez Adams shit.
And that was one lick. It's fine.
That was. I love the fact that you said that's some Gomez Adams shit. That was from the wrist to the armpit lick. Oh, God, you're right, Captain Sickbeard.
Yep.
All right, Tom. Okay. Jesus
Thanks for that, Aussie
Christ.
Dan.
There you go. Now you know what it's like to taste a host of the Pod Topic podcast.
It's right. As that was a quick one, I'm going to draw out another quick one.
on,
And Captain Sickbeard.
Hello.
Latest drone incident at Heathrow. Your thoughts, Dom?
My thoughts. I think.
No. First off, let's
What?
start with
What?
the drone incident at Heathrow.
Oh, this is That was, what, last summer?
Timely!
Kangaroo down spot.
My arm's still really wet.
Oh, God.
So it's the whole thing with like 3D printing and everything. Every time it's in the media, it's always perceived in a negative light. It's the same with computers in the early 90s, where like everything about computers was like, oh, this hacker has hacked into...
It's all swimming pools and tits, yeah.
And it's...
One second, I just need to hack into the mainframe.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Into the Gibson. And was just like, what your thoughts on that was like, because it's all about.
What's the connection between 3D printing and a drone?
Well, no,
And what was the actual incident that,
so
which you speak?
The incident was that
Was some motherfucker using a drone to try and video planes taking off or something?
yeah, basically it's like, oh, I've just got this new toy for my birthday. I'm going to fly it. I live right next to Heathrow, so I'll just fly it. Oh no, it's flown into the flight path and then got hit by a plane.
Fuck off.
Amazing. Bird strike with a drone.
Yeah. With
Terrorism. Take some notes, by the way.
That's the thing. That's like, because I listen to LBC in the car for the traffic and for the lols, because it's funny to listen to people get angry about nothing. And yeah, it was because I think it was on there as well when people like, and it was the whole argument.
Man.
People going, "Oh yes, but what happens when the terrorists get them?" And then they strap like, I don't know, plastic bags to it, and then fly a bunch of plastic bags into the sea.
But they cost 5p now, so it's going to put the terrorists off. So.
Yeah.
But what if? Yeah. What if they start like putting mice with suicide vests attached to the drones and then flying them over the Houses of Parliament? Right? What then? And this is
Sounds like a mouse guard novel.
I mean,
That sounds like the plot to Wanted.
I mean, that whole thing. I mean, that whole thing is, it's that whole outrage, that whole fear. It stems from what English comedian Russell Howard rather aptly named the "What If Brigade" or "What Next Brigade."
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
So first you have this, and then what? And obviously he makes is it abstracto ad absurdum? Is that the phrase I'm looking for?
Oh, yes. Absurdum. Yeah, okay, fine, yes.
Abstracto ad absurdum. Where it's just like, oh, well, like, they legalize abortion. What next? Vaginas with nooses? You know, is that whole kind of...
God.
yeah.
Just like to say, not in America anymore.
What? Time to go political for President Duck Farts. Yeah, no,
Do I need to cue the Donald Trump screaming masses? Yeah.
But yeah, it was the same with like, it was just because I'm a member of a few groups on Facebook and it came up and everyone was just saying like, yeah, but we're not idiots. It's just the people who aren't, because there's no education into it. Like you can go into Maplin or whatever, like into whatever it's called, they like gadget shop and just buy a quadcopter.
Yeah.
And they go like, yes, and they don't give you any rules. They don't tell you anything.
Well, I mean, it's the thing with any new tech. I mean, I'm going to fall back on an argument I often use, which is the car argument.
Yeah.
It's like if you got anything that is like when it's new, you can use it freely, and then suddenly people start realizing, oh, this can be used dangerously or it can be used poorly. At that point, you don't say no, stop using that. You just have to say, all right, no, look, cool, it's cool to do that. Pay some money and like take a test, and then have a license for it. Like prove that you're
For quadcopters, like drones.
Yeah, no, we're talking like proper, like I can actually fly for a long way out of like, well, for a far radius, can go up high, can do a lot of things, and also have the copters registered to the person, so that if there is,
So there's an accountability.
yeah, it's the same thing with cars, mate.
It's what America did with the FAA in America. So last year,
The FAA is
FAA.
yeah, the planey people,
okay, cool.
the people who sort of go, you need to license your planes and stuff. So they did
Federation of Aeronautical Arseholes, got it.
Yeah. And yeah, they basically, for $5, you registered yourself. And basically every single quadcopter you own, you then had to put your unique number on. So if you did happen to be an idiot and fly it into a flight path, then there was accountability, like it would trace it.
Yeah, I think that's absolutely fair enough.
But then the whole argument came up of, if you are gonna do something criminal with it, you're not gonna bother anyway because they're so cheap to buy the parts.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say.
Yeah.
You could just get one off of Amazon for like 10
but
quid.
but at that point you need to that's where the licensing laws really need to come into effect, because you can't just like buy a car and then go out driving with it.
You can.
Well,
No, you can.
No,
You can go
You
into...
can.
yes, there are ways. I mean, second hand is
I've
probably
done
the way to go. But I mean, you gotta like, yes, there are bullshit ways, and if you get found out, that's massively illegal.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
for the most
However,
part,
the goat's field's there for a reason in Sick-Up, so you just drive around it in your scooter and just go fucking buck wild.
No, it's just
Like, there's
just license this shit and like start putting the bureaucracy in place. Yeah, it's not perfect. I'm not saying it's perfect, but it does cut down on a lot of that bullshit
Yeah.
that has people flying shit into planes or having
Yeah.
flight paths at least.
Well, no, if you buy like things like the more higher end ones, like the what is it? It's the Phantom and the Parrot and all those. They have geofencing, so built into the firmware of the GPS device. It
knows the flight paths and
Yeah.
stuff like that,
and
so
it will just sort of go.
will not let
nope,
you in those.
you can't
yeah.
fly there, and it will just fly home and land, and that's it.
Whoa.
Yeah.
But it's the ones you can build from
Nanny
like,
state, motherfucker.
yeah, it's the ones you can build.
He taking the swig of Nanny State by Punk Tog.
No, I mean,
Brew punk.
and that's fine. At that
Yeah.
point, you just need to start having like a new way of regulating the licensing. Like with cars, we got registration plates. That's easy to deal with.
Yeah.
But for the most part,
Do you know what? It comes from the fact these are toys. Like
Yeah,
these,
they're
these were a very niche thing of 10 years ago.
Yeah,
where
but-
like
but for fuck's sake,
remote
so
control
were
helicopters
cars.
and they weren't a niche thing.
They were fuck off. They were massively niche to begin with. They were toys
still-
for the rich.
Yeah.
Being massively
100
niche. I like
years
that.
ago, not like now.
Yes, and I'm talking like that.
Yeah,
It's got to
what
go
I'm
with the
saying
same
is,
process.
it's that exact thing right now.
Okay, fine,
Anyway,
Next topic.
yeah.
cool. Away you go, John. Let's have one from Le Hottie Potty.
Come on, let's have something funny. Oh, that's nasty. What are you eating? You're eating some caramel crisps, are you?
Caramel crisp. Or
Why you want to play us like that, Johnny?
Why do you want to plane us like that?
Large with very few words on it.
Wow, you picked out the biggest piece of paper I've ever seen in this podcast.
It's Captain Sickbeard.
You're right, Dom.
Music cat interlude.
Musical
interlude.
I thought that was the only
I have
appropriate thing.
Nothing. So here we go. Here's some song that I don't know by some person that I probably do know. Enjoy.
We'll get it in the edit.
We'll do it live.
Fix it in post.
Tom,
What?
I might have figured out a way you can just save my fucking life.
What's that?
You know how I never got around to telling that Eben Brooks that we had his song
Have you
on
still
the
not done
podcast?
that?
No, I haven't. But I
You're a
finally
fucking knobhead.
figured out
You're
a way.
a fucking knobhead. All right.
Yeah,
go
well,
on.
I mean, dude,
Who's this guy?
Big reasons.
Im Brooks, the guy who did Hey There Cthulhu,
I mean, he,
Right,
said,
yeah.
he said we could do multiple plays.
he let us play one of his songs on the
So
podcast.
if we put
Wonderful.
we put another one of his songs on
Yeah.
now, we do like the whole intro for it and whatnot. Which one did we do last time?
It was my pick. It was the one that's really dark.
No, Deadly Ever After appeared in the.
It was Deadly Ever After, wasn't it?
No, it was no. We went anime girls or convention girls or.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
No, I think maybe we featured.
We did two.
Deadly After. Did we do the Klingon drinking song?
No.
Wicked. Should we do the Klingon drinking song this time? And that way I can send him an email soon saying, okay, we just featured another one of your songs, and I've just realised that I didn't send you. Well, here's the message I didn't quite send you last time. Cool.
All right.
And that's going to save my arse.
I'll have to edit this in. You've made my edit job a lot harder on release day when I need to edit this. But okay.
No, it's all right. So,
I love it when people tell you
it's all right.
what your situation is like.
Yeah. Hi there, folks. This is Tom from the future, where apparently I'm listening to the girl from Ipanema. So there. Thank you very much, Eben Brooks. This is a track from the album Dr. Captain Dover King Chief. Thank you. Glad to see so many of you have bought the album. You're enjoying it. Good. You might know this track then. This is the Three Drunken Klingons. Good wholehearted thanks to Eben for letting us play this, because we've taken the piss by not actually, or should I say Terence has taken the piss by not actually getting back and saying thank you. So thanks very much, mate. Enjoy the track, guys.
There were 3 drunken Klingons come from the sky one night. They drank from Monday morning, or stopped till Saturday night. When Saturday night came round, me boys, they would not then go out. These 3 drunken Klingons, they pushed the jug about. Now here's Jedzia Dax, she's a slug with eyes of blue. Move up, me jolly Klingons, for I'm a Klingon too. And I will be your equal before that we go out. These 4 drunken Klingons, they push the jug about. There's fresh rocket blood pie, there's heart of Targ and Gach. There's all sorts of tasty things that squirm and swim and walk. There's 40 barrels of blood wine, they nearly drunk them out. These 4 drunken Klingons, they pushed the jug about. Now up comes the Ferengi, he's asking for his pay. It's a 40,000 credit bill these Klingons have to pay. So they marched him to the airlock and neatly shoved him out. These 4 drunken Klingons, they pushed the jug about. The chief of engineering is feeling mighty blue. They've drunk the antimatter and all of the matter too. And where is the station, you Klingons brisk and gay? It's nowhere in the quadrant, we drank it clean away.
I didn't like the coda.
yeah, but does the avocado?
I quite like the
Coda.
30-minute whiskey bottle solo, where they drunk various whiskey bottles to a certain pitch.
What is the name of the Klingon swords, by the way?
Bat'leth.
A basilisk.
Because I've had someone asking me to make one, because they're like, oh, you're a blacksmith now, make me a bat'leth.
Yeah,
like,
I really like that they used like
I'm a blacksmith, make me a bat'leth.
You know how I really like the way they use a musical basilisk for the chorus, essentially. Like
a saw.
Yeah, absolutely. I thought that was phenomenal.
They're pretty solid as well. Getting the bend in that.
Yeah.
By the way,
muscles.
Sorry, you just reminded me, in Scotland I did witness someone playing on the saw Enter Sandman. Which was amazing. Sorry, go on.
And for the solo, the fact that, I don't know, I mean, as far as I could tell, it was a man like juggling 3 parakeets against a wall. And just like the squeaks started, like it started off with the squeaks, and then obviously the squeaks got weaker after a while, and eventually it was just the bludgeoning of decrepitude. I mean, I thought that was very
Kirk
important.
Hammett's been practicing, but
Who's next?
Anyway, yeah,
you.
thank you for that, Eben. And that's, mighty fine of you.
Eben flow.
Audio gold for the podcast listeners. Who's next topic?
That would be you, Tom.
Okay, cool. Right, so one from the hosts. And this one, I've got two. This one is from Eddie.
Hello.
In a post-Trump / Brexit world, for fuck's sake, every one of our topics, you have one opportunity to time travel back and change a historical event. Do either A, stop Justin Bieber's career, or B, stop Kardashian's career.
So
All of them.
in a post, so they have somehow become the catalyst for the Brexit Trump world, and you have to stop them.
I don't think it's even implied. It's just like
It's factual.
In this
It's
situation,
alternative fact.
would you do this? Is it now?
I mean, I think we have to consider the idea that perhaps changing one of those things might at least make the current situation a little lighter. And I'm going to go with the Kardashians.
Why?
Here's one rule. Do I have to then travel the same timeline again, trying to avoid myself? Or is it like you step back and then you come forward? What are the rules of the time travel?
Is it Terminator or Back to the Future is what you're saying?
No, you bop back, sort it the fuck out, and then bop back forward again.
Okay.
Like, simple time travel.
Time travel.
Simple time travel.
Simple, straightforward time travel in which nothing can possibly go wrong.
Cool, I'm going to fuck my mum and then...
Oh shit, I am my dad. I'm literally my dad.
I am.
It didn't take time, it always was.
I am Bruce Willis. I didn't see Looper, I don't know. Right.
It was alright. It wasn't great.
Oh, lovely. I mean, I'll go with Kardashians purely because of the Kim Kardashian phone game.
What's that?
Well, it's the whole. She's got this mobile game. I say she hasn't. A company obviously approached her with it, or she approached the company saying, "Oh, it's a phone game," and it's ended up that there is this like free-to-play fashion game where there's
You
paid.
spend real money on items.
Yeah, absolutely.
Microtransactions.
I was about to say that's appalling, and I've so done that many times in my life.
And it's all about, oh my god, look at it pretty. But it's just, I mean, it hurts me. That is one thing. I mean, Justin Bieber is pretty awful, but on the grand scheme of things,
horrible human being. He's a dickhead. He's an absolute knobhead.
Oh, the dude's just a fucked up child, and we've already got one of those in power in America. So it like obviously
To be fair, in Britain as well. So
yeah, absolutely.
I think,
But yeah, no, the Kardashians offend me a lot more than Bieber does. Bieber is going to, oh my god, his obscurity is going to be explosive.
no,
I can't wait for Bieber like in 20 years where he's on like the Celebrity Big Brothers, where he's stopped being a popular person. It's sort of him going like, look at me, I'm still relevant. Hello, yo.
Oh, okay, can we take bets now on 20 years from now, Bieber releases a la Rod Stewart a crooning album? Like, basically just covering...
Frank Sinatra covers.
Yeah, all that bullshit.
Every track.
I'm still relevant, guys. Hello, I'm so sexy. And of course, by this time, it's dad bod, where dad bod's no longer fashionable.
Cover.
After the third botched facelift, and he looks more like a Madame Tussauds version of himself.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I mean, he's rubbish, but the Kardashians are just...
It has been one of my secret things that if I was ever a sound technician at one of his gigs, the way I would get fired is to download the Hollywood Babylon theme song for him and right at the beginning of his set, play it at full volume on this PA system and then walk out of the building. Just be like, I know I'm fired, but that was worth it.
Can you just add on throwing on a pair of shades as you walk out the building?
Deal with
Perfect.
it.
Yeah! Cool. I think we've covered that.
Yep.
Shall we move on? Dom, would you care to get one from Sophie's Choice?
So one from yourself, probably.
Hey, Dom.
Okay, if you pick out one of your own, you've got to say, "You're right, Dom." All right?
What'd you say?
Right.
What'd you saying, Dom?
It's going to be really disappointing. It's just one from Rickard.
Oh, if it was a world's slowest form of communication.
Oh, I don't think those have happened for a while. So
No, we haven't had.
We need some more of those. And we need some audio topics, ladies and gentlemen. Please send in some audio topics.
Where do they send them, Tom?
Emails at pottopicpodcast.com.
Send us your audio.
Or... Go on then, Dom.
All right, Dom.
There we go. One from Captain Sickbeard.
Water is just a portal to a universe where you can fly but can't breathe.
Were you wankered when you wrote that one?
That's fantastic.
That's
yeah.
fucking genius.
Yeah, that is my Jaden Smith haiku for the day, I think.
Wow, okay.
There's no question there.
No, it's not. It's just
That's wonderful.
No, what that is a very good point, sir.
Yeah. I could just add at the end, discuss.
What I'm trying to think of is like the game mechanics in the video game Portal. Like, you can make a portal to nothingness.
No, the portal is surface tension.
Yeah.
And the other world is
And we're
the
all
world.
pond skimmers.
And the other world is the world in which, like, there are monsters running around fishing for other monsters with penises off their heads that glow.
Okay, we're all
Anglerfish.
anglerfish. Yeah.
Yes, absolutely. No, we're not all anglerfish. That's just like, that's clearly the main predator.
I think this is when I sent also in the topic about, like, you can pick any superpower, but the person to your right got to pick, like...
Oh, one
So,
deficit.
yeah.
No, I think that's a reasonable point, and I'm going to move on.
Well, because to be fair, the outcome for every one of us is we die because you can't breathe.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, but you
No, Tom, there's no question here.
you can put on a scuba suit, though.
He just made a good point, is all.
Yeah.
cool.
So let's call this the last topic because I can't help but
I
notice.
only just realised
Oh, no,
that I
well-
hadn't started the timer.
Wicked. I thought I was going crazy for a second there because the last time I looked, it wasn't moving.
Yeah, no.
So Gregors asks,
Yeah.
the hopeless reality of toilet paper. Discuss.
The hopeless reality of
The-
toilet paper.
It should always be from the top.
Oh, which way?
No, I mean
Over the
this.
top
yeah,
of
no.
the roll.
To be
Should
fair,
always be. Yes, absolutely.
This appears in the patent.
What?
Yeah, it does actually.
The person who patented toilet paper, his diagrams are all with the toilet paper coming over the top, away from the wall.
Okay.
So,
So the origin holds. The original iteration is the only
well, no,
iteration.
because some people are broken and do it the other way.
No
yeah, but
progression.
if you own a cat, cats tend to enjoy unrolling toilet paper.
Ah,
So
there is-
those people spin it round, so the cat has just got a spinny thing to play with.
Oh, they attack it from one side.
Yeah.
Sure.
Until
Again,
the
if
cat
if-
realises that if it just claws the end of it, it can have the same effect.
Absolutely. I don't think there's any. Do you know what? The hopeless reality of toilet paper crashes down on you when there is no reality of toilet paper.
When there is,
When
That
you-
is a soul-defeating moment.
when there is no toilet paper,
The thing is, in my life, the only time that has ever happened is when I've had just about the most satisfying shit I've ever had. I've woken up, I've gone upstairs, I've sat down upon that porcelain throne, and then so much goodness has been bequeathed upon me from my own bowels that I can't help but feel blessed in all the world, and I am a champion standing upon mountains with the wind and the air and the rarefied atmosphere breezing across my flaccid beard hair, and then as I turn to the side, all of a sudden I'm fucked. Because at this point, your choices start becoming very limited.
Yeah, I've definitely more than once used old toilet paper.
There have been a couple of occasions. The one occasion I can remember, I may have brought it up before, was I was on tour, and it was the last venue we went to. I went, sat down, had a shit, and realised the hopeless reality of toilet paper in being that there wasn't any. And I wasn't comfortable enough with any one person there just to go, guys, you need to bring me some shit wipe.
I think the one is...
So I made sure everything was as done as it could be. I fished about in my wallet. I pulled out a receipt that I would inevitably need for my taxes.
Oh, really?
Yep. And I dug in, I sorted myself out, and there was an empty Coke can next to me. Because you can't flush a receipt. That's irresponsible. That's ignorant. So he's like, well, okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this shitty receipt
in the Coke can.
in this Coke can, and then I'm going to crush the Coke can, and then when I come out of this room, I'm going to make a beeline to the nearest outside bin.
Have you ever heard the army way of wiping your arse? It requires one square of toilet paper.
Oh, is it just Juan sheet?
One. That's the Spanish army. No, what you do is you get one sheet of toilet paper, you put it around your finger.
Then you go to town.
You tear the centre out of the toilet sheet, and then you scrape all the poo away with your finger, and then use the bit you've torn away from the middle to scrape under your finger, like the nail, to clear the poo out of your finger.
That's rational.
It's the most economic, efficient way of wiping your ass.
I mean, I disagree. There are plenty of people who deal without toilet paper where...
I know, I've lived with you for like so many years of my life at this point.
No, Tom, I live with toilet paper. I just use it like a real human being. Not like a
How's that?
dickhead. I don't wrap it around my hands. I don't use multiple sheets.
To be fair,
I use what's necessary.
I am the man
do you
who...
fold or scrunch?
I fold.
I fold.
Yeah,
That's
you
not-
do the sensible. It's
I
the more
also
efficient-
stand up, which is a point of
yeah.
contention that is not going to come out on this topic.
Okay, Tom, like, we're not here to talk about your mental illness. We're here to talk about
Absolutely.
the hopeless
No,
reality of
it's not
toilet
the
paper.
science.
The one I think is, I hate the modern toilet roll things where it's sort of like the hole that you pull out, it's sort of like a Kleenex dispenser, you sort of pull it out.
Yeah.
But
And it breaks.
in like pubs and stuff.
Yeah.
And it's just like, you try and pull it out, and then it breaks, and you're sort of stuck with a full roll of toilet paper, but no way to get it. You're just,
yes,
staring, they're just
yeah.
laughing at you, sort of going like...
Isn't it great that you have to retrieve it from a sphincter? It's nice.
Irony.
Yes.
Although I do know one thing. If you have, like, I normally do at work, a Leatherman, you just get a screwdriver, and although it's a key lock thing, you jam your flathead screwdriver in the top and twist.
Having lived and worked in many a pub in this fair country, there is no one that holds the key to those toilet roll dispensers. you jam shit in the hole until it opens. Every single.
Yep.
There we go. Every single toilet roll dispenser in England is opened with hopes and dreams and jamming a biro in it. There is no secret key that the manager has. No, it's just literally you break into that shit every time, every morning.
How did they get in there?
There must be a key holder, like locked away somewhere by a Merovingian.
That key goes to the same place your left sock goes in a tumble dryer. You will never find that shit ever again.
So somewhere there is a room somewhere just full of left socks and keys.
Absolutely.
And television remotes that have vanished.
Yeah, that's the one.
It's just the room.
I once kissed a girl.
And I liked it.
There we are.
I once kissed a girl, and she told me a story about one time she was caught short. She went for a pee at a club. And there
Was this
wasn't any
during the
toilet paper.
kiss? Why
No,
was this
it
the
wasn't.
important point?
Why? Because I don't know. I assume it says something about me. Anyway, she
Yeah.
she did look like a sex doll, and she told me the story about there was no
A
toilet
bit
paper,
deflated.
and then rather than using her nice clean, there it is, I can wash that again hand, she found a straw on the floor
I'm sorry.
and wiped her wee away with that. And just
Was she sucking on it at the time, or
bless her, she was very pretty.
Oh my god! All right, okay. Do we have another topic, or shall we just finish up?
No, do you know what? I reckon we're about 2 hours. We can go another one if people fancy it.
Yeah, go on then.
Fuck
Yeah,
it.
sweet, go for it.
And then
Johnny,
we're done.
Johnny, get Johnny.
I finally get to go into the fucking chair.
God, just have to choice, Johnny.
Get to feel.
One for perfect dies, Johnny.
All right, Tom.
Yeah, you're right. Oh, we could do one more after this.
No, we're running out of time. So
Tea. Milk before or after water?
this must be
this
one
one
from you.
Tea,
Okay, fair enough.
no fucking milk. Coffee before.
No, fuck off. Milk always comes at the end. I'm sorry, milk.
Yeah,
always
it does.
Yeah, no, never ever.
Well, you don't like milk in your tea or coffee.
No, I mean, apart from that one hangover that happens like once or twice a year where, fuck me, I just need something to take the edge off. The amount of horror I'm about to put in my
Need some
face.
protein, need some fat.
Yeah,
need some-
absolutely. But other than that, like milk can actually, I don't need titty cow phlegm.
Oh, I do.
I don't.
I fucking do every time.
I really don't need that shit in my life.
Like I'm a big fan of using coffee as a tool, and
Do you know,
that's
I
where
once had
caffeine-
someone ask me, like, oh, do you want milk with that? When I'd asked for a green tea. I've never been so close to stabbing a sucker in my life. That was almost hop over the counter and like really lay out the facts of life
having known you-
via spoon.
Having known you working in pubs, if you work in a restaurant, that happens quite a lot.
What people ask for?
Yeah.
Milk and green tea. What does that taste like?
No,
I can't imagine.
No, Dom.
Taz.
No,
Taz.
no,
Taz.
no,
Happens.
no.
It happens.
Tom!
It's happened.
Tom, no! No, Tom! Tom, no! I will not countenance this idea! Tom, no!
So does
No.
anyone have any music?
I think-
we're not doing any music. We're just going to have more of the song, aren't we?
Yeah, that's true.
Time to do some read-through. I'll get
So I
my...
think we make Taz a milky green tea and record him drinking it
Commenting on it too beforehand.
and seeing his reaction.
I like this.
And
Go
I
on.
realised that you're giving me the I'm going to stab you.
No,
with...
I'm not. I simply don't understand. Like you said, I think we should give Taz, and then there was this noise for a while, and then everyone was laughing, and I don't understand why. Well,
Do you know what's also going to make people laugh is the fact that I need to read the show notes from this chair because of... and my computer is the other side of the fucking shed. Does anyone have anything to plug?
oh, fuck it, why not?
on.
I suppose like you can still go get my book on Amazon.
It's a good one.
It is.
There is perhaps like
Walking out.
another person that said it. So if you like reading and enjoy stuff, go read my book.
I
If you like-
tried to read it yesterday and it didn't load on my iPad, and I was sad because it's good. Read it. It's good.
It's a
He-
fantastic zombie book
Oh,
that's
shit,
not
shit.
about zombies.
And the thing is, Johnny did English literature. He knows him some literature.
Yeah, I got the books and stuff. Down
There
with
you are.
that.
Go search for Walking Out on Amazon. It's Walking Out by Taryn Wilmore. Also, you can find me on Facebook, I guess, even though I haven't updated in like, oh my god, like a year and a half. But yeah, that's facebook.com/Taryn Wilmore Books. That's TARAN.
No, come on.
And he's forgot
WILMORE Books.
There we go.
Taz begetting his own name.
No, just forgetting what I'd exactly just said. Also, do go check out Sloppy TV on YouTube. My mate he's doing his puppet
We've already
thing.
done this as well.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just putting it out there again because he's very good. In fact, oh my god,
You're giving me more work to do, but go on.
yeah, no, sorry, I just need to cut in with a quick story about this. So he's doing his best. He's doing weekly content. He's doing small bits and then like big bits when he can.
To be fair, it's very, very appropriate for children. So please go with your kids and watch
absolutely
it.
it is.
It's an amazing
but,
thing.
Like being an adult who works with him, you get to hear some of the shit that goes on behind the scenes. And he came in this one day. He's like, all right, like here's the context, and he told me the sketch.
Mm-hmm.
And ultimately the sketch isn't important. All you need to know is that in the sloppy voice, he was trying to say school quiz. And he's like, oh, so I'm just trying to say school quiz. What does this sound like? And he played it, and it's 3 attempts of him failing to say it, and then 1 succeed. And like the 3 attempts, are all him going, school quiz. And it's like, oh, school quiz. You've definitely just said school quiz each time. And his way around it was going, school quiz. And, that was, okay, apparently that wasn't as good a story as I thought. But however, go check out Sloppy TV.
Okay, awesome. Dom, have you got anything?
My Instagram, Sneak Dante.
Go check it out.
Yeah, come see what I make. If you want anything built, I've just turned it into a business account, so you can probably contact him. Well,
Nice.
They sort of went, you seem like a business. Why didn't you?
Register.
Yeah.
Hello, Trump. Johnny, have you got anything?
Yeah, okay. There's a poetry website which Taz doesn't read. It's called thatcrippledspace.wordpress.com.
I should point out, it's not for lack of wanting.
I understand. And that's about that for me.
Cool. So for my plug, I've recently backed something on Kickstarter, which is SUPERHOT, the card game.
Shut up.
Yeah, I'm going to get a copy of that shit. But I need as many of you to go and join up to that Kickstarter, buy it. If you've never played SUPERHOT, it basically is a video game that makes you feel like you're in the Matrix and you're a fucking ninja. Like, it's
eventually
one of the best video games I've played from last year. In fact, I will say it's probably one of my favourite top 5 video games of all time.
I have to buy that.
It's phenomenal.
What's it on?
PC.
Okay.
Phone as well.
Really?
I don't know.
Yeah, it's on Android.
Is it really? That's weird. Okay.
I think
All right.
it is.
That's
Hang on.
pretty fucking cool if it is.
It's on PC4, PC1, and Android.
It's phenomenal. However, the card game seems... I've seen preview plays of this game being done, and it's phenomenal. So please go back their Kickstarter, get a copy of the game, and get me more extra cards as a part of their stretch goals. Okay, because I want this game to be amazing.
Cool.
Right. So
should we plug Andy's thing?
Oh, fuck.
Yes,
good point.
Mate. Good
Okay,
point.
so he's just made his goal, which
Host
was
Andy.
Host Andy has just made his goal for 150 quid, which through our friends is fine. Basically, what he's doing is a walk of fire and ice.
I think it should be called a solar fire and ice, but still.
So basically, he's walking across coals and then walking across glass for charity.
Was it
Can you-
15
Is
metres of
he
each?
fucking crazy?
Yes, you've met him.
one
He
after the
hates
other.
his fucking feet. He fucking detests those fuckers.
And so do we all.
Fucking 10-digit wankers, those feet are. What he's doing
Each
is
foot.
walking across fire and glass for
He's got
charity.
toes on the front and the back.
Please check the show notes. There will be a link to his Just Giving. Please make it happen. So, we don't have music anymore.
No, we're not having music.
We're not
Tom,
having music
you're going
anymore.
to do the high-speed readout.
That's it. So,
And then we're going to enjoy so much more of the tune that Orangafruüp have bequeathed upon us.
so what I'm going to do is have to walk over to the laptop and shout it to the mics that are in the room, because Captain Sickbeard made us change chairs.
Let's just do a quick... All right. Chair change.
Yep.
Oh, no, I'll just shout it.
No, dude.
No, I'll just shout it from there.
Dude.
Oh, but I'll just shout it. All
All right, okay, cool.
The website is podtoppicpodcast.com. Go there to submit a topic and find our various links and shit. Our Twitter is at podtoppicpodcast. Search podtopic on Facebook and find our page. Our community group to interact with us. Our Instagram is at podtoppicpodcast. Use the hashtag podtoppicpodcast in your pick or appear on community site, community wall. For our Tumblrs. Podtopic Podcast. Send us your emails at podtopicaudio.topics. Emails at podtopicpodcast.com. We'll share them on air. Rate and reviews on iTunes. 5-star bitches. Like our video on YouTube because that's how fun to listeners. Thank you to all our
host for joining me tonight. Of course, thank you all for listening. Can I get a positive motherfucking kebab after your thing?
We'd also like to extend an uber thanks to Orangafruüp for our theme tune. The song is called Trippples off the album Orangafruüp. You can find links to buy the album at orangafruüp.com. That's Orangafruüp with 2 U's. Or you can find links in the notes for this show. Go buy it and have a jolly good stop.
Can I get a pussy kebab? Give me your crap!
Could I go and get some water too?
Yeah, I've got a couple of minutes. I've got to write all
very,
over
very
notes.
good
And, I'm at that point where I'm debating a poo, which means that I probably should just go have a poo.
Go poo.
It's not playing. Odd.
Is it not?
No, do you reckon he's done something over there? Didn't matter.
Oh, yes. Yeah, no, he appears to have unplugged the, oh, what has he done? No.
Is one of the things down?
Oh, it might be muted. It is down, yes. Hang on, no, it was up. But it is muted, yes.
Shall I get up?
Oh, if you must.
Mate, you drink whiskey from a teapot. Fuck off. How many nanny states do you have?
6. 6 nanny states is what I have.
Are you going to destroy all of them?
I don't know.
Okay. I will aim not to have any.
No, you're more than welcome to. I usually
Can I
get
have a
through...
nanny state?
Yeah.
You can take the boy out of England, but you can't take the England out of the boy. Mission beating around the bush like a mad bushwhacker.
But fucking... So where does this Captain Sickbeard person live? Is he close?
Yeah, he's local. I can't think. Because he works in London.
Has he done this before?
He's done one before.
Okay.
Can't remember.
Never met him before.
Like
That's
Christmas, I think. Lovely dude.
cool. He would have to be. He hangs around with us.
Yeah. I don't know, there has been some in the past and present. But he's out of the room at the moment, so that's fine.
Yeah. It's alright. Some cancers ain't worth chemo.
How wonderfully morbid that sentence was.
If you ever ask how I truly feel about him, just remember that line.
Oh, you'll hear it in the bloopers.
Sorry? Oh, did really? You're going to make him wait? Okay, fine.
Oh, cool.
I just described how I feel about you, basically.
Aww.
Inadvertently, but...
And in just hearing that you did that, I made her sound like a seal or something.
Yeah, you guessed right. You're the sea lion of this group.
And that my children will wash up emaciated and starving on the shores of California.
As he loves a good clubbing.
Quick break.
Yeah.
We'll do the standard music thing, even if there's not been a music thing. I mean, we could... Oh, Tom.
Should we have the old theme tune?
No,
As a musical interlude.
What, the whole thing?
Yeah. Oh, come on, that's awesome. That is a good idea. That is a good idea.
yeah, go on.
All right.
Yeah, I like
Incompetech.com, motherfuckers. Go look them up.
This is the final.
It's Attribution 3.0. All right.
That's the only host topic I put in there.
That's brilliant. That's brilliant.
I just got a large bit of paper and was just like music.
Thank you for that. To be fair, we need to actually get some more music lined up. When we first started the podcast, I put in like 8 musical interludes in the host pot, and I was just like, we have many musical friends, hosts, everything. So we can just go, right, your band will do this one, your band will do this one. We ran out.
Week 3.
I did not see that coming whatsoever. It's got to the point where we actually need to start
Asking people.
Yeah. Okay.
Cool. So, shall we just do the quick intro, listen to the song, and then we'll do our normal bullshit afterwards?
No, don't even bother with the intro. I'll sort this in post. However, just do our usual bollocks.
Okay, cool. Can we listen to the song first?
No.
Damn. Okay, fair enough. Okay, so basically, this is a Klingon drinking song.
Okay.
And it's one man and a guitar drinking song.
This is the problem with switching chairs, Dom. I'm nowhere near the computer.
You have a mouse.
I have my phone actually plugged in, so I can probably do it on here, to be fair. Right. Okay, here we go. Okay, I got it. Shut up. No, that's actually a Klingon drinking song.
It's like we've just been trolled by a Klingon. That was great.
Maybe we made the EU only converse in Klingon.
Like, Esperanto didn't work. We've got another idea.
Just pick like a language that they can all learn.
English.
And it's Klingon. Well, then it's the great, like, then everyone has to learn something new from
That
scratch.
would be a good language for the current EU, to be honest.
Yeah.
Klingon.
Yeah, no, I can't find. I can't do this on my phone. I need to bring it up on my computer.
Enough, mate. Fair enough.
But
This is what I want to do for a living. Fuck working in a pub.
No. See, this is okay. So this is another
next
thing about
time,
Trippples.
Tom reads
every
the credits
time
in the garden.
there's a 50-50 thing with trying to
Just
sing
getting
along to
further and
Trippples.
further away.
Is either I'll sing the theme sing the Trippples main theme, or I'll end up singing the Trooper. Oh fuck!